It's the return, man. Like, feels weird. It's like, yo, what's going on here? Drop the green screen. This is the room tour. What has always. What's going on, Sloth Lord? Man. All right, so we're doing the beat battle. If you guys want to get into the beat battle, go make a root account, and then I gotta give you guys some credits, and there's gonna be a challenge. So you guys are gonna have like, I'm gonna give you guys like 10 credits, and then you use those 10 credits to make whatever beat. Basically, you have 10 credits, and you can make a beat. How do I explain this? Get 10 credits and 10 minutes, and you pick out whatever sounds you want, and then those are the only sounds you're allowed to use in your beat. So that's gonna be the rules. I think that's gonna be fun. We're gonna see what you guys make. And basically, like with 10 credits, you can get kind of any combination of sounds. So you can basically go with like drums. Toss this up on screen so you see what's going on. So if you still want to get into the beat battle, join the Discord. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, man? All right. So I'm gonna explain this one more time. So basically, like on Root, go on Root. Links in the description. If you want to participate in the beat battle, slide through to the Discord. We're about to get started. But basically, just to explain the rules, you're gonna get 10 credits. Everybody's gonna get 10 credits, and then with 10 credits, you can get basically a loop credits. A drum sound is 1 credit. A one shot is 2 credits. So basically, you can get any combination of sounds, whatever you want. You can get a loop and then get drums, and then you have to use for your beat in the beat battle. You're only allowed to use the sounds that you redeemed in those 10 minutes. So that's basically the challenge, and that's what you're gonna have to do. So if you want to participate, that's gonna be the rules. That's what you're gonna have to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody in the Discord, like nobody's even watching the streams. What the hell's going on? I'm not even gonna know the rules and I have to repeat it again. And it like feels weird doing this again. It's like, what am I doing, bro? I literally like quit doing this. I stopped doing it. Now I'm just right back to where I started. It's like, what the hell is going on? What is this guy doing? Going on 9TC? What's going on? We not allowed VSTs? No VSTs. No VSTs. Basically, all the sounds that you're gonna use are only from Root. So you're gonna get 10 credits, and you have to spend those 10 credits to get the sounds, and those are the only sounds you're allowed to use actual beat in this beat battle. So that's what we're gonna do. You can basically redeem a loop and then put drums on it, but the drums that you use and the loop that you use has to come from Root. So that's pretty much like that's the rule here. Preach. How did you quit? I got tired of it, man. It's like I made tutorials for like how many years? I made tutorials for like 2 years, and it's like for what? You know what I mean? Like nobody went anywhere. Nobody like there's like a few people that actually learned and actually got some value, but I don't know, man. It's like I made tutorials and I taught a bunch of people how to do stuff, but it's like I didn't get anywhere. I just became a teacher. Like, bro, I didn't get into music to become a teacher, but low key, like that was literally my job is just to make tutorials and to teach. Like, I don't know, man. I just like realized a whole bunch of shit that I was like, dude, what am I doing? It's like literally like this is just like a golden tip in life. Is like if you suck or if you like fail at anything, you can always just start teaching people and then become good at that. It's like nuts, bro. Like it's literally nuts. It's like you look at all these people making YouTube videos and stuff like that, and you think that they're like really good at what they do, but really they just got good at making videos and teaching you stuff, and then you look up to them and copy them, but they're just copying other people as well. So it's like I don't know, man. This is like part of the reason why I quit. I just started reading into this stuff, and it's like nobody really gets it, and I don't really care to explain it because it's like I don't know. It just Yeah, what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to build a route. Honestly, like real shit. Like this, I trying to make it like the best platform for people. Just make it like literally the best. Like I mean, Splice sucks. Let's be honest. Like Splice is shit. And then there's really nobody doing anything sample game. Like everybody just makes their own Shopify store, sells on their own Shopify store. Boring. I mean, Splice is boring too. Nobody's really done anything cool and trying to do it, and like a bunch of uphill battles to get that going because I mean nobody just wants to start selling on your store until there's something for them to gain. That's like I don't know. People just sell on their own Shopify store, and that's like the established way of doing things, and that's kind of like no. Like I was looking into this yesterday, and it's like everybody sells their beats on BeatStars, but they also send the traffic to BeatStars themselves. So people post tight beats and they link it in the description. And then if their beat gets purchased, it's because somebody saw the video, clicked the link, went to BeatStars and bought it. But for some reason, like selling kits, like there is no platform where people just go to sell kits. I mean, there's BeatStars, but like BeatStars isn't made for selling. There's legit like no platform made for selling kits. Like it literally doesn't exist. I mean, there's Splice, but good luck. You're not gonna be able to sell anything there ever. They're not gonna let you in. Anyway, it's not what you guys are here for. You guys are here for the beat battle, so sure, bro. Like whatever you want to make, you can drop it on route. Like there's literally no platform to sell kits. Like it literally does not exist. Literally does not exist, and it's like I don't know. Thinking about it, like why the hell does it not exist? There's really no good reason besides the fact, and like yeah, I don't even know what the fact is. It's just people like nobody does that. Everybody sells on their own Shopify store. Like if you're somebody purchasing a kit, I mean buying kits from a Shopify store is shit because you don't even know what the hell you're buying. But the reason you're buying it isn't because what's inside of it. You're buying it because of the person who made it. So it's like the people selling drum kits aren't even selling drum kits because of the sounds inside the drum kit. They're selling the drum kits based off of like their aesthetic. And it's like you're buying it because of their aesthetic, not because of the sounds. And it creates this whole that makes no sense. It's like so you're buying sounds, but you're not buying them because of the sounds. You're buying them because of the person. And most of the times, they didn't even make the sounds. They just took the sounds from someone else and then put a little twist, maybe a little twist, maybe not even that, and then just repackaged them and sold them back to you. And it's like, bro, like you already have like most of these sounds. You already have them, but you go ahead and buy them again. It's like, what are we doing, bro? Like, what are we doing? Like, can I drop a YouTube link? No. All right. I gotta go get my chair, and then we gotta get into this. We gotta get the beat battle. All right. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll be right back. There. Let's do that. Drop the green screen ski. What am I doing this for, man? Like, man, this is just like, what the hell? What am I doing? All right. mad delayed or if it looks fine. And now I'm just thinking, like, how the hell am I gonna do? How am I gonna do this? I gotta give everyone the credits. Yo, is anybody watching from the Discord? Anybody in the Discord actually watching the stream right now? So I don't have to like repeat this times. What do I say your name? Lunith? Yeah, Sloth. Okay, cool. Who else? Who else? We got like Lad, Young Squire participating or no? So who's in the Discord and not watching? I mean, how would we even know that? Like a cozy beat battles. You guys, for you guys? Like kind of quiet? Okay, for sure. Better? I can bring Loki kind of closer. Man, I feel like some of the aura from streaming is just having one of those shit ass headset mics. So everything you say is just like super loud and clipped. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to clip this into a video. Okay. Yo. Fuck it. Okay, whatever. Well, I'm just going to say the rules here, and then I'm going to send you guys. So I know 3 of you guys are watching, and 3 of you guys are participating. So I got you guys. I'm going to send you guys the credits, and we're going to get started. I just need you guys to say, like, just say something so I know you guys are here. And just tell me what your root account is so I can send you the credits, and we can get started here. Shit, tight shit. What it feels like. This is what it feels like. Yeah, just say it here. Just say it here. I'm watching the chat. Okay. So 2 of you guys. Sloth, Lunith. Okay. Bet. It's just 2 of you guys going back to back. I mean, that's the whole beat battle. It's just gonna be you guys. And like, how long have you guys been making beats so I can give like, because we might make it shorter. We might not make it that long. Because if it's just like 2 of you guys competing, I mean, how, like, what, you know what I mean? Like, how long could the time limit be? Oh, leaked my desktop. GG's. '2017, tight shit, dude. Tight shit. Yeah, I feel you. I think that's when I started too, like in the summer. Okay, let me load you guys up. Okay, Lunit. It's literally just both you guys. It's literally just both you guys. This is kind of nuts. Damn, I can't find your. What's your Do you know what email you used for your account? It's like I'm gonna hack you type shit, but like, I can't find you. Yeah, I need the email you used. I know that sounds sus, but it's like, I mean, just give me a few letters and I'll find it. When I search your username, I just couldn't find you. 17, I was in carrier. No way. Literally impossible. Okay, got you. Bad. Fire. How do I do? Yeah. You should have 10 credits. Don't do anything yet, but you should have 10 credits, which you're gonna use for the beat battle. Okay. How many people were you expecting to join? Honestly, like, I wasn't expecting anything. The main Discord. Dude, I don't even know what I'm gonna do with this Discord, to be honest. I don't know, man. Like, I totally stepped away from content, and I'm not super itching to get back into the whole content thing. It's just like, I don't know, man. I don't really enjoy putting on a show, and the things I like talk about and think about, and like the way I look at this stuff, isn't how anyone else looks at this stuff. And when I speak about it, it just seems like I'm nuts, and it's like, I mean, whatever. Like, I don't really care too much, but I just, you know what I mean? And then I just get stuck in this loop where I'm like, damn, like, I know what people want me to say. I know what they want to hear. And I can keep saying that and keep telling them that because, I mean, that's what got my content to where it is now. It's like if I stop doing that, I don't know, man. It's just like, I don't know. It's just too much. It's just too much to explain. It's like there's no point of explaining. It's like, what am I trying to explain here? Okay, who else is participating? So I got Thomas the credits. Now, who else? I have a root account, but I've been in a beat battle before and it's been making beats for like a year and 3 months. Dude, that's fine. Who cares? Doesn't matter how long you've been making beats. I mean, if you want to participate, participate. If not, then don't. I mean, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the hell? I don't have anything to say to that. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Whatever. So is anyone else participating or just Thomas? Because Thomas is the only one with credits right now. And I'm trying to get this started, but it's actually nuts that you guys are here. Like, I'll be honest. This is kind of nuts that there's even that there's 6 viewers. Like, that is actually kind of nuts. I sent my mail. What is it? What is it? That's in the main. Where'd you send it? Sent my mail. Where'd you put it? Yeah, so I don't even know what this Discord is like here in chat. I don't see it. I mean, I don't need the full. I think it probably got like cleared by YouTube. Just give me like the first few letters. I'll find it. Okay, bet. Got you. No name. What's going on, man? Like, you change your name or something? Why is your YouTube different? Yeah, I don't know with like the other Discord. I mean, honestly, like I didn't even have to make this new Discord. It's just like I feel like this Discord is just gonna be like more tapped in. Whatever I turn this into, which is I'm not sure what I'm gonna turn this Discord into, but I don't know. I just don't want it to be dead. Like, I mean, the other Discord, it's like if I just keep doing what I was doing, I mean, then I could just keep that Discord going. If like Underdogs was still going, I was still pushing that. That was still my main thing. That would make sense. But since I'm not, then it's just kind of like a bunch of people are there for kind of no reason now. They would just be confused, and it's like everyone who's in the root Discord right now. I mean, like shout out to you guys. I mean, you guys are tapped in. Like, I don't know, I don't necessarily know why you guys are here, because I don't even know what the hell I'm doing with this Discord or what I'm gonna do with it. I have no idea. But I mean, kind of W. I think there's like 50 people in here. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even know. I don't like. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. All I know is I'm trying to build root. That's all I know. That's literally all I know. And doing the beat battles just makes sense, like a nice way to promote it. So at least as of now, I mean, that's the first thing that kind of came to mind for promoting it. So, which I'm not even doing really well. Like, I'm honestly not doing that well. I could do much better. Then it's like, man, I'm not trying to make content. Like, that's not what I like doing. I don't like making content. But here I am. Here I am. Like, it's like, what am I doing, bro? Like, what the hell am I doing? All right, so we got 2 contestants in the beat battle. We got 2 contestants. Do we start it or do we keep yip yapping? I just want to view my email. Yeah, I got you. Got you. Okay, so we got 3. Okay, that's movement. That's movement. That's movement. I'm I'm not even sure what the prize is gonna be. I feel like why are you guys here, man? Like why are you guys here? Like you know what I mean? Like what the hell? Like what am I don't know. That's kind of baffling to me. Okay, so we got 3 contestants. Do we start it up? Do we wait? 1 billion credits. I mean, dude, I would do that, but the thing is, if any of you guys ever start redeeming that, like, you guys are just gonna bankrupt me for real. Like, I don't know how many, like, I don't want to do the math there, but 1 billion credits would be actually a lot of money. I did like a research into how many Splice downloads happen, and there's like 350 million Splice downloads a year, which is nuts. I mean, like, yo, the craziest thing I found out literally yesterday is that Cashmere, there's this producer Cashmere, he makes like EDM music. I don't know if you guys maybe heard of him, maybe not, but he dropped a kit in 2018. He dropped Cashmere Volume 3 in 2018, and in 2025 that kit got 2.2 million downloads. It's like that's 8 years later. Imagine you making a kit and then 8 years selling that many copies. Like that shit just doesn't happen because your Shopify store is not like nobody's going back to your Shopify store, bro. Like nobody gives a shit. Like after you stop making content, your Shopify store is dead. Nobody gives a shit. Like it's over, bro. But Cashmere, like, I mean, it's just because of Splice, man. It's like there is no underground Splice, and it's like, damn. Why not? Well, because no one wants there to be. What's going on, Ace? Over 19K samples on Splice. That's, dude, make the switch. I'm saying, make the switch. Like, why are you on Splice, bro? Like, I just think there's, and I looked this up, and like, bro, like the median age of a Splice user is like, it's like early 40s. Or okay, I can't say that for certain, but like, bro, like there was a study that they did, and it was like their median, their users are from like 23 to 54, and I was like, holy shit, like what the hell? Somebody who's 54 is just low key making beats? Like, what are you talking about here, bro? Like, what are we doing? Is that Dan? Is that Dan? Um, Kid now. I mean, do it, man. I mean, the thing with like making kits is like, I don't know, the whole kit game is broken. Even selling type beats is broken. Like the whole shit is just broken. I mean, it's so broken. I mean, with selling kits is like if you make tutorials, then selling kits is like the obvious extension. It's like you literally teach people how to make stuff and then use the stuff and then sell that same stuff to the people. It's like, dude, it's like your teacher selling you pencils. It's like genius, man. Oh, early 40s is crazy, you know. It's study like a splice on the MCP, MPC. Splice is just for like old heads. Like, man, like Splice is just so like I don't know, man. Like I can go into it, but just like there literally is no underground Splice, and it's like you're gonna say that everybody leaks their kits and stuff like that, but it's like when you get download leaks, you don't even know what's inside. It's like you don't know what the hell you're downloading. You're just downloading it because of the name or because of the cover art. And it's like, okay, I mean, I get it. That makes sense, but it's like if you go on Splice, you're not downloading because of the cover art or the name. You're just listening to the sound, and if you like the sound, you download it. It's like there is nothing like that for the underground space. It literally doesn't exist. It's like me trying to build it. I mean, the obvious barrier is that nobody who actually makes kits, or pretty much like everybody who's already established in making kits, they will not sell on the store because they see like that leverage. They have the leverage, and not even just they have the leverage, but it would be them giving up control. But it's like they all realize that there's value in a platform that's consolidated because it's so much better for every single user. And it's like everybody who sells kits also uses kits, but there is no place for them to go get the kits besides kits for beats. And that's like what they all do, or like Reddit. It's actually, it's like those that sell kits don't even buy them for the most part. They don't buy them. And I don't know. There's just so much shit here that makes no sense. Like, and thinking about like just kit selling, it's like, bro, like it's so much bigger. But like, since everybody sells on their own little store, and it's like even the top sellers, like I'm pretty sure like Prod by Jack is making like 150,000 a year by selling kits, and like I don't know the other guy with a K. It's like K Kavi or something like that. That guy's probably making about 100K selling kits. Like they do well, but it's like if you think about like Amazon, like an Amazon store, because there's all these people selling on Amazon, there's just so much more money there because everybody is selling there. It's like there's no bookstore that just sells one book. But for some reason, selling kits is treated like that. And it's just like, it keeps the shit small. And it's like, and there's like this whole issue with like the underground where it's like people people genuinely want it to be small. And when it passes a certain size, they move on to the next thing because it's like now it's mainstream. Which I mean, I understand to some extent. It's like that stuff gets kind of boring and I enjoy finding new music. So I look for the new thing and then it's like I move on. But it's like to grow this stuff, it has to, first of all, you have to make rules. Like honestly, the shit that I'm interested in is like making my own genre. And then it's like, how do you make your own genre? And that really is just making something different and then having people copy it and making it distinguishable enough so that other people can copy it. And if you make your own genre, you have a monopoly. You can charge whatever you want. You own the shit. You don't have to keep finding the new thing and learning it and keep improving it. You made your own shit. You just keep making it. And then other people eventually, well, the thing is getting other people to copy it. It's like, how do you get other people to copy it? Because that's what makes the genre grow. What's going on, Guka? Yeah, I don't even think we're doing the beat battle at this point. Like, are we still doing it? Like, do you guys still want the beat battle or what? Or on Twitch? No. Why is somebody like, for some reason, wait, am I streaming on Twitch now too? Is this live on Twitch and YouTube, or is this just YouTube? Why is like the chat super delayed? Oh, bro, what? I have this like random notification thing that just doesn't go away, and I feel like I don't see most of the chat because of the notification. I remember the first guy I met, he wanted to spend 100 on some KY beats. I don't know what that is, but it's like, why does everybody sell their beats for $30? Like, you ever think about that? You ever look into that? Guarantee you haven't. It's just like everybody sells their beats for $30 or $300. It's like, why? It's like, oh, because everyone does. You make a different enough sound, it becomes a fad. Just look at why. Well, I wouldn't say that's why. And it's not them making it a fad, it's other people copying it. Well, that's the whole thing about like making a genre is like then you have to kind of keep it up and keep making that. Or it has to be like legible enough for it to be like distinguishable, which is like if you look at Wah, like I mean, he doesn't just make one type of beat. Like he makes various styles of beats, but he has his own kind of take on it. Or I wouldn't even say it's even his own take. I mean, I would just say like he's just really good. On a sound that can definitely be super popular. Yeah, but then if you look into it, like what is something that makes a sound super popular? And it's just like a bunch of people just copying it. And it's like, why do people start copying it? Well, because they see that this content gets views, and then they start copying it. So like if Wah posted his beats and then he didn't kind of pair his FL recording with these like visual animations that he paired it with these like cartoons, if that didn't pop off, basically that matched with the sound, and he hit the perfect combo, or it just hit perfectly, it resonated, the beat was good, the visual was good, it caught on. Then a bunch of producers started copying it. They started copying the entire formula. They made the same type of video and the same type of beats, and then they spammed it out, and it basically grows the whole space. Like now there's just a whole bunch of Wah clones. If we look at any type of content, like, I mean, what everybody does is they just find a format and then they copy it, and then they just keep copying it. I mean, that's kind of what I did. Not even kind of. I mean, that's what I did. It's like I competed with all these other YouTubers in whoever you guys watched. Like you guys watched me, and then you guys watched some other FL producers as well. And it's like whoever you guys watched in that same kind of boat is kind of who I competed with, because we hit the same algorithm. So we had the same audience. So we kind of competed with each other, and we made kind of the same content. And it's like, that's what everyone does. But then it's like, then you're just stuck on this hamster wheel where you have to kind of keep that going. And it's like, damn, I'm not trying to just make what everyone else makes. I don't know. And that's just like, this is where like the whole shit of like the way I see these things and the way I talk about these things is like, just like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, that's literally because like, I just see like producers, like, you're only allowed to speak this way, and it's like you can only say these words. It's like if you say a word that is like eloquent, it's like you're not a producer. It's like you're not allowed to use that. And it's like if you use these bigger words, if you actually state an opinion that isn't just what everyone else says, and you're not just saying a contrarian opinion just to get views or clicks, then it's like, I don't know, man, there's just so many rules to the game that you have to follow, and if you don't follow it, then you're just like this, like, what the hell? Like, I don't get this guy. This guy's weird. Like, what is this guy doing? Like, I don't get it. Networking is weird. Selling beats or classes or content. Internet networking is. I don't know what you mean by that. It's a marketplace more than anything. I mean, yeah, of course. It's like I mean, yeah, like everything. We just make stuff with the 10 credits. Doesn't need to be a beat battle. Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, go for it. Like, if you guys are, yeah, you guys got the credits. I mean, literally just go for it, and then just send the beat that you make in the Discord. Is like, I don't know. I've just been yip yapping, and like, there's just two of you guys, right? So if there's two of you guys, I don't know, man. I have to figure it out, because the whole point of this was just to promote Root, to do this beat battle to promote Root, but that just didn't happen. That literally did not happen at all. And it's like, it raises the question of like, I mean, how the hell do I promote Root making content if I'm not willing to make the content that actually gets views? then I'm just stumped. Like, what then? Literally, like, what then? I mean, I might as well just do like a Q and A. If you guys have any questions or interesting takes, or you guys want to hear something, I'll answer it. And then, I don't know. I guess we'll close out at that point. You guys can. I don't really want to make this a beat listening stream, so I don't want you guys to send in like. I only want the two of you guys to send in your beats, and then everyone else, I don't want to do a beat listening stream. Any of you guys there when I did those like 7-hour beat critiques on Track Train? How do you feel about that? Jazz is dead? That Jazz is dead? I don't feel any type of way about that. I honestly am not bothered by that in the slightest. And to be honest, I don't think it's dead. It's like, what do you mean by is dead? Like, what classifies a genre as dead? Like, nobody listens to it. But what does that even mean? What do you classify as nobody? I would assume like jazz probably still gets millions and millions and millions of streams. Now new jazz, okay, bet. Well, new jazz, I would just say, I mean, it really hit its peak. It'll probably come back around in some sense, but it hit its peak. I don't know what's going on with it recently, to be honest. I haven't really listened to any music, but it's definitely not what it was. That's kind of interesting. Like, will it come back? Which I would say it will. In what way and when? I don't know. But if we kind of look at everything, everything kind of comes back around at some point. It's just kind of nuts. Like, well, it's kind of interesting to look at. Like, why didn't it take off, right? Like, why didn't like Drake hop on a new jazz beat? Or maybe he did. I mean, like, what do we classify a new jazz beat? Like a four? What is it? What was the chord progression? 651, 651 chord progression, or 561, or like I forget the other one. It was like a 1 2 1. I mean, dude, this is like a whole interesting thing. Like, if you guys look at basically on Root, like here, there's like the genre classifiers. So, for example, like when we click glow, um, basically like I built the whole system that it basically ranks the sounds, or not ranks the sounds, but it tries to classify the sounds. I built, it's kind of like, it's called a ML, um, machine learning model that I basically like trained to pick out what sound kind of fits what genre. And it gets like super interesting in like, I mean, even if we try to define new jazz, like, I mean, what is a new jazz melody? I mean, I would say like a 651 melody is the most typical. But then there's like all these different styles of new jazz melodies. There's like the little Tekka kind of, I forget what the song was, but I don't know if you guys know the song I'm talking about, but it's like the one with like the really kind of melodic one, like the, not the Frozy, kind of like the Frozy type stuff from back in the day, like the really kind of smooth stuff. Like, if you guys watched that one video I did, like the jazz one or whatever, I don't know, the one that got like a bunch of views. There's like that smooth new jazz, and then there's like the Isaac, like goofy glow kind of new jazz. And there's like within these like genres, there's these like little buckets of like where it's kind of distinct. It's like it still kind of fits new jazz, but then it doesn't. And it's like, I mean, the deeper question there is like, who really decides like this is new jazz and this isn't? Like, I mean, it's just like whoever kind of has the authority in that space basically says this is it and this isn't. And it's like, I mean, you can kind of put anything in that bucket. Like, I mean, not really. Like, I do see that. Like, obviously, if you take a glow melody, like you can distinguish that from a new jazz melody, and it's like you can take a swag melody and distinguish that from a opium melody. Then there's like these interesting spaces where you're like, damn, like, I mean, it's not really here and it's not really there. And what kind of ruins making beats and making music is the fact that like you always try to put it in one bucket and in one place. It's like in reality, I mean, most of the times you are trying to make that type of genre, but I mean, if you're really kind of making something from the soul, it doesn't really fit these things. It's just like you just kind of make it. And this is where like watching tutorials and things like that is like so detrimental. It's like, because then you start like chasing these buckets, and you try to fit these genres and fit these styles, and you just kind of emulate what other people do but expect different results. And it's like, I mean, damn, how are you gonna do better than this guy who's already doing that thing better than you? I mean, sure, you can get just as good as him, or you can get a little bit better than him, but it's like, I mean, this guy already has the following, and you're trying to do the same thing that he does, expecting to get his result. It's like, that's just not possible. So it's like, I don't know. It's like running up a hill. It's even worse than that. No, I haven't played the beat battle thing. Yeah, honestly, like I do actually wonder what happened to Lunchbox. I remember I was like looking at something, and he just looked like the most regular guy. Like, it's like the funny thing is like how rappers and stuff, like they try to like look cool and stuff like that, but it's like if you step back, I mean, anybody, even myself. I mean, you look at myself, it's like I try to look cool and things like that, but it's like I'm not. Root only, since it's not beat battle. Since it's not. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just do root only. Yeah, for sure. What we doing? I was eating pizza. Um, we're not even really doing this beat battle. If you guys just want to make a beat, you guys can make a beat using the root credits I sent you guys, and then I guess I'll listen to it. I don't know what like I can give you a prize of like root credits. We can do that. I could pick a winner, but it's like, what am I gonna pick the winner on? Like that's another thing. Is like, I'm not trying to like grade your beats. Like, I mean, this was like a big thing with like doing the critiques. Is like when I used to do like the critique streams and things like that. It's like dudes would pay me to listen to their beat, and it's like, I mean, I really like it was just like time of my life I'll never get back, and it's like obviously I'll get paid. I got paid for it, but it's like, damn, it's like a teacher grading tests. It's like, dude, if you want to make beats, just make whatever the hell you want. But like, what do you think of this? And it's like, whatever I say, like, who cares? I want to sample the song "Like You" from Steven Universe. I have no idea what that is. Can I use a sample too? Yeah, go for it. Mix with the sounds you sent. Ace, what's your root account? Tell me what your email is. I'll send you the credits, and then you can go ahead and get started. I'll give you guys like, I don't know, like 25 minutes, like 30 minutes, because I don't know how long I'm gonna be like yip yapping for. I don't really have anything else to say. Like the B battle site is like, I mean, man, like tests are just, honestly, if we really look at tests, like tests are just stupid. It's like you ask a question expecting a specific answer, and it's like, okay, cool, you got the specific answer. What does that do for you? It's like, you know that the Civil War happened in 1697. Nice. Like, what kind of value does that have to your life? Like, literally. Okay. I mean, it's all just like, man, it's just so pointless. Like, you literally get taught to go ask to go to the bathroom. It's like, what the hell are we talking about? It's like, if you want to piss, like go take a piss. Like, you have to ask to take a piss? Like, what are we talking about? No, it'd be downloading. Would you make you set your default download folder? Roger didn't make a beat battle vids. Yeah, I mean the beat battle stuff was like really, I mean I think it still like does well as content. Like I'm I don't know, I'm just more interested, like I want to build something. I don't really care about making beats. I don't really care about selling beats. I don't really care about making kits. I want to build like a company. I mean, honestly, that's what I'm interested in. That's what I want to do. And like the beat battle site, I mean the beat battle site is interesting. Like I'm pretty sure that they like had a Discord before, and then at some point they just decided to make this app. And it's like the way that they make money off the app is pretty. I mean, it's like it's smooth. It's smooth. The thing that's interesting to me is like how it kind of caught fire. How people are so kind of just how it spread. It spread so well. It's like if we really think about it. I mean, damn, it's just. I guess because it's like there's kind of no interaction outside of the fact of like the voting. I think there's like a chat or something like that. Whereas like if you do a beat battle in a Discord, it's like you have to join the Discord. There's the voice chat. There's like all this kind of friction stuff. Whereas if you just open the website and then just join a lobby, it's like, okay, like I mean, you don't have to speak. You don't have to like prepare yourself in any way. You just open the app, click a button, and ready to go. But then it's like anybody can just make anything and submit anything. And it's like even if you did make something using the sounds, people could be like, no, you didn't actually use the sounds. And it just kind of creates this stuff where it's like, I mean, to be honest, like I don't know how far this app can go and how long it will go, because I don't think they're really gonna push it much further. I think they're just gonna keep kind of reskinning it. Maybe they'll add more game modes and stuff like that. But where for me, what would be interesting is if they add like some sort of detection, some sort of like actual multiplayer, um, collaboration, like real time collaboration stuff like that. All that stuff would be cool. That to me would be interesting, and I want to build all that stuff. I don't care about making beats. I'm really not interested in that anymore. I just enjoy building stuff. That's what I like doing. So I mean, what Beat Battle has built, I mean, I respect it. I mean, it works, and it's a cool app. It's a great idea. But I mean, if I was to build Beat Battle, which at some point I will, I just need to get the funds to be able to like do that, and I will do it much better than they do. Yeah, what's going on, man? Uza Beats. Onza? Onza? I'm not sure, but what's going on, man? It has been a while for real. I think my last video was literally like 8 months ago or 9 months ago. It's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts. Like at a certain point in my life, I was like, damn, if I missed 1 week of uploads, like I was genuinely like in distress. It's like, damn, like what the hell? I'm falling behind. I fell off. Like, oh my God, like, dude, these people are gonna pass me. What am I gonna do? Like, damn, if I miss this upload, how am I gonna like pay my rent? Like, damn, what if I, it's like I haven't done that in like 8 months and I'm still okay. I mean, how long is that gonna last? I don't know, but kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts. I step back and realize, like, damn, what the hell was I doing? It's an alpha or some super early on. I mean, to me, the thing that's interesting is when I kind of took a look at Beat Battle, and I didn't really look at it for too long, but I saw that they had a Discord of like 55,000 people, and they have a team of like, I think 5 people who built that app. And then I just think, like, damn, 5 people built that? I mean, dude, I can build that app in literally a week. Like, I could just use Claude and build that in literally a week. And I'm like, what the hell are these 5 people doing? Like, why would it take 5 people to do that? Like, the only thing that they did is just uploaded a bunch of drum kits and then created like a PvP server lobby. Obviously, there's a bunch of other stuff mixed in there, but it just seems like, what the hell? 5 people to do that? Like, that to me is just mind blowing. It makes no sense. Because you got to make the new jazz. That for sure. So I got to know other genres to make in your videos. Cool, man. Cool. Kind of nuts that like, yeah. I mean, that's kind of crazy. You guys just like saw this stuff and you're like, damn. Like what I was thinking of doing is doing kind of like documentary type videos, but from like a kind of a producer lens. I actually kind of have one written. I just haven't done it. And it would be kind of like looking into like Rex V2. That was the script I wrote. Kind of looking into like Rex V2's come up, but I just haven't been like interested in editing it. But I know that that would be a banger video. Like the storyline would be nice. Like, man, like I just know the way of telling a story for a video is actually you start with like it's all about the hero's journey, man. You start with you basically gaslight the audience in the intro. You gaslight the shit out of them. You basically show a bunch of stuff and give them reason to care when there's really no reason for them to care. You just show them that like other people care, and it's like then you watch that and you're like, damn, like all these other people care. I have to care too. Like, damn, this must be it. And like when I say this, I mean it works the same on me. You know what I mean? I don't mean that like in a negative way or anything like that, but you gaslight the shit out of the audience, get them excited, get them kind of hooked into it, and give them a reason to kind of stick around. And then after the intro, about a minute, you drop into the downbeat, and it's like the struggle. You know what I mean? You start like the struggle uphill journey, and then you show a bunch of these kind of micro little wins, and then where they kind of fail again, and then they peak a little bit further, and then they drop, and they go back. It's like if you watch a Mr. Beast video, it's literally that exact same plot every single time. It's like it'll start with a challenge, and then it's like these people working towards a challenge, they'll make progress, and then somebody will kind of fail and fall or something, or like start crying and have a breakdown, and then they'll get themselves, pick themselves back up and keep progressing, and then that'll happen every like 4 minutes until the climax where it's like, oh my God, I've won $1 million, my life is so good. And then it's like that person eventually goes home and their life isn't so good. They have $1 million, but so what? Talent one is the most interesting one. Yeah, I mean the Talon one was an interesting one. I think like when I made that Talon video, I forget whose video I watched before I made this is the thing. Like you guys, the people making the tutorials you watch, these people watch other people's tutorials and then they make tutorials. So I mean and then in other ways they also just remake the beats, whatever beat, and they study it and then they basically like prepare. It's like taking a test, man. Like you think people just turn on a camera and they just make this beat, and I mean sometimes that does genuinely happen, but most of the times it's like you kind of prepare for it. You think of like these ideas, you're like what will work, what's kind of trending, what's kind of new, what can I kind of introduce into the producer space and kind of get some views from. And it's like you see the stuff that works and you're like, okay, like this works and this kind of works, maybe I'll do this. And then it's like you basically kind of prepare for the video, you kind of make a few beats, you try to figure out how to make a beat in that style, and then you basically figure it out and then show other people how to do it, and then you just kind of repeat that over and over again. And it's like, what the hell am I doing? Like what am I, is that what I want to do? Not really. I mean, me personally, that's not what I want to do. So Rio said it in the way he learned something, make it be almost. I mean, that literally is it. But then it's like, I don't know. Like, I mean, like Rio's in an interesting spot. Like, I think he genuinely. I mean, the thing here is like, there's people who genuinely are like musical, like very musical, and like I don't know, there's something more there. They're not just really good at copying, because some people are just really good at like copying, and we're not even I don't even want to say copying because that puts it in like a negative frame, but they're really good at just like learning stuff and then just being able to kind of replicate it, which is really like that's kind of the ultimate cheat code for um being a like a industry producer, I would say, or um kind of making content. That also makes you pretty good at making content because you can just kind of download there. Like there's a few people I can name drop that I think are just literally amazing at this stuff, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to, like I don't want it to be a bad thing, and I don't mean it in a bad way, but it's just like there's certain people that are really good at just like learning this stuff and then being able to kind of recreate it really well and to kind of iterate it a little bit and just to like download these styles and then just kind of keep making them. And then there are people that kind of don't fit those molds and they just kind of make random stuff. And then it's like they don't really fit any box and it doesn't really work. This is the whole thing of making tutorials, is like it just kind of makes you like everyone else, but then you try to be a little bit different while you're making the same stuff as everyone else. And it's just kind of, it just doesn't make any sense if you really look at it, but no one does. I mean, prods do have their own sauce. They really don't, man. They really don't. They really don't. Everyone just copies everyone and then they try to be different. They're not. They just make the same stuff as everyone else. Like, they really don't, man. They really don't. Like, it's like every single genre, every single group of producers has they fit their own kind of mold and their own scene. And then they basically just copy whatever is accepted in that scene. Like, there's basically all these opium prods now, and then there's all these like Wah clones, and then there's all these uh like future Young Thug, like Atlanta trap guys, and then there's all these other buckets of like, then there's the hyperpop guys, then there's like these, and it's like there's all these genres of, not even genres, but it's like all these scenes, and it's like everyone within that scene is just making the same thing. They're just kind of copying what the other guy within that scene did and changing it a little bit, and then that guy that's also in that scene looks at that other guy's stuff. They're like, oh damn, that was tough. Like, damn, this got that many views. I should start making it like that. And then that guy starts copying that guy, and it's like that guy's copying that guy, and it's like it's not like, and as soon as someone kind of comes up with something new, someone else sees it, and then they copy it, and it's like, and then the whole thing is like, to really have shit grow is like you have to make it digestible to most people, which means you have to water it down. I mean, this is why I got hated for like the swag tutorial. It's like the swag guys, the guys who kind of came up with that style, like I basically distilled it for a YouTube audience. Like, I mean, I wouldn't even say that. I mean, I just literally like watched some of these guys make it, and then I was like, okay, this is cool. This probably would get views, and then I literally just made it. And it's like I wouldn't say that I was so invested in swag and I just like really locked in and really studied this genre for like months. I mean, I just watched a few videos, made a few beats. I thought it sounded like pretty close to whatever. I thought I could make a good video out of it, and I mean I did. And it's like they got mad because it didn't represent their scene. It's like, I mean, everyone you watch who makes videos, they just hop trends because that's what you do when you make content. You just hop from trend to trend because that's what you do. And it's like, I don't know, man. Artist versus merchant. I mean, that's an interesting one. It's like, if you're really an artist, I mean, there's different types, but if we look in terms of like making music or being an like a recording artist, um, it's like if you want to make money, I mean, that is a totally different path than to actually making something that is legit art. Like making actual art is literally the opposite of the market. Because it's like people have to accept it for it to be commercialized, and people only accept it when there's reason for it to be accepted. And it's like if you're making art, you just make whatever kind of happens, and whatever happens isn't predictable, isn't reproducible. But making money needs to be reproducible. You need to be able to do it consistently over and over again and reach more and more people. But with true art, it's like sometimes you might make something that people like, other times people might get like they just don't understand it, which most of the time they don't, or it literally offends them. It's like you have to say the nice thing, you have to do it right, you have to do this way, don't do it like that. I don't know, man. There's just like a lot of shit. There's a lot of stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff here. Like the shit gets deep. I mean, the thing is, like, even with the original people, and like when you say most of the original actual creative stuff is never going to see the light of day, I mean, I do think there's like truth to that. I do think there's some fact to that, but a lot of people like to hide behind that. They like to kind of like there's like this whole like how do I say it? It's like this trope of like the struggling artist or the struggling creative. It's like people really kind of aspire to that struggle, and like there's like these work in progress people that literally never finish stuff. They're just like perpetually work in progress, and it's like, I mean, I don't know, man. It's like if you really want to be like a true artist, it's like you either do it or you don't. And it's like I don't know, talking about it, shit just gets nowhere. This is why like even doing this stream or like talking about this shit, it just goes nowhere, man. Like it's like okay, I can clip this into a clip. It's like okay, if that does well, then it's like I pretty much have to remake the same exact clips to keep that going. And if I make a clip that doesn't fit this standard of clip, then it's not going to get any views because it doesn't fit this what people expect from me or the type of content that just does well. It's like, damn, okay, do I want views or do I just want to say whatever I want to say? And for me personally, I mean, damn, like I want views, but the purpose would be to promote Root. That would literally be the only reason. And then, I mean, obviously, there's a bit of my own. Like, it's kind of nice having people like pay attention or, um, I don't want to say praise because it's like, eh, I don't really care so much. I think like the attention's cool in some ways. It's like, I don't know, it kind of feels nice to some degree in some way, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't know. Then you're kind of stuck like sucking up to people and like just I don't know, being like overly thankful for like the audience and stuff like that, which I understand to some degree, but not really. I mean, you're watching this because you find it interesting in some way, or you find some sort of entertainment here, or I don't know, you think there's some value here in some sort of way, which is why you watch. So for me to thank you for watching isn't like you don't have to thank me and I don't have to thank you. You're just here because you're here. And whatever reason you're here for is why you're here for. Like, and then it's like, okay, cool. Like you said that, nice. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I just said that. So rare now that we good publicly for real. I mean, I guess like I don't mean that to disagree with you or anything like that, but like it's like if we look at like daily vloggers, right? Like daily vloggers, you would say that they're like the most authentic because they literally are on camera every single day, all the time. It's like it looks like they're so authentic because you can see every single part of their life, but it's like their life is literally a show. they script and orchestrate their life for you. And it's like, even if you look at streamers, I mean streamers, you think their life is so cool and their life is so this, which to some degree, I mean, they make a lot of money, which is valuable. People care about that. And I mean, I think it's cool. They make a lot of money. Like, I think everybody thinks that's pretty cool and that deserves respect or attention or something like that. But it's like you look at, like, for example, like I noticed this with like Black Boy Max is like, so he like does this like goofy kind of like sus, like this goofball stuff and just kind of sus stuff sometimes, and then he like gets mad at the audience or whatever, and that's like the whole skit, that's the whole play, is like, I mean, not actually mad, like, I mean, that's the whole kind of like, I don't know, the thing about streaming is like, it's like, I don't know, it's like it's like being authentic. I don't know. It's like the audience, you act as if the audience is your friend, but then you also like talk down and demean them. And I don't mean that in like, I mean, it's just true. It's like, and I understand that like sometimes the audience gets annoying because it's like you're like making a show for the audience and the audience thinks they understand. It's like when I say the audience, I don't just mean you guys. I mean, I'm also the audience when I watch other people. Um, but it's like you put on this show for the audience, and it's like your life is literally to put on this show and this performance for the audience. And it's like the audience has always something to say, and it's like you basically have the audience living in your head when you're not even on stream because you know what they would say when you say this. And then it's like, okay, you want to get views and you figure out what things they want you to say, and then you just keep saying and doing that exact same thing because that's what gets you views, money, and attention. So then you just keep repeating that and doing that over and over again, and it's like, damn, am I trying to live my life for other people? Like, I mean, that's where it gets kind of like, damn, like what the hell? Like, I mean, like, I just think like being happy is like, what are we even talking about? Like, thing is like, I mean, you could literally not stream, not make content, not make videos, and you still play a character. I mean, you are a character. I am a character. Not gonna lie, I respect your decisions for quitting beats to and editing, assuming. Appreciate it, man. It's honestly, it's, I wouldn't say it's so much that it's because like I was forcing myself or anything like that. I don't know. I don't know if I would really put it like that, but it's just like, I mean, I didn't start making beats and all this stuff to make tutorials and to like basically become a teacher. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of what my job was. It was like to make content. It's like I thought of myself as a producer, but really what I was is just a content creator. Like I was not a producer. And like nowadays, I mean, most producers aren't producers. They're really just content creators. And even if we look at artists, it's like people listen to their music because of like the show that they put on. And this is where you look at like um, kind of like Summers, right? Or basically just a bunch of like these like they're basically influencers that make music. I mean, they're really not musicians, and I don't mean to say that like Summers isn't an artist or doesn't make music or isn't a musician, but it's like it's more so about making content than actually about making music. Which nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I just think like if I want, like, the thing is like all my favorite beats, all the beats that I think are not even I think are the best, but I just like the most are beats that I would never want to share because first of all, I don't think they would do well, and second of all, like if people did kind of praise them or say something good about them, like it wouldn't really make me feel good because it's like I just know that they don't understand it, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's like like it's like looking at I always like referencing like painters and stuff like that because it's just like it's just a good it's just a good kind of analogy. It's like if you look at like painters, the most famous painters, the most successful painters or whatever, it's like I mean they just painted whatever. Like if we look at Picasso's paintings, like do you really look at that and be like, "Damn, that is like so good." I mean, it's like these weird shapes and shit like that. And it's like I mean, what makes it good is that it's so unlike anything else, and it's like that's rare to find, or like I don't even know. I mean like it's not like Picasso painted to become famous. Like I don't know. There's something about that where it's like you just become that because like you literally can't help not to become it. It's like you paint because you just can't help not painting. It's like you can try not to paint or not do this or not do that, but you just end up doing it anyway. And I mean, like the reason I haven't made beats in like 3 or 4 months, and I mean the reason why I haven't done it is because I haven't felt like it. It's like before I would keep myself doing it. I would be like, I'm a producer. I have to make content. I have to keep making beats. I have to make beats because I'm a producer. If I don't make beats, then I'm not a producer anymore. People will get better than me. I'll lose my place in the hierarchy. I'll fall off. Like, and it's like I wasn't making beats because I genuinely was just pulled to keep making beats. I just did it because it's like that's just what I did, and it was more so a job than it was like actually about like making beats. This is where it gets kind of like getting into the topic of like, I mean, if you do like say Picasso, Rembrandt, um, Van Gogh. I mean, you look at like Van Gogh's paintings. It's like, what the hell? Like, I mean, I think it's like beautiful. It really invokes like emotion and stuff like that. But you look at it and it's like, who do you compare that to? Like, he just did it, and it's like, I mean, he was poor his entire life, and then at some point people are like just started caring about it, and they're like, this is great art and this is priceless, this is worth millions. And it's like, I mean, he was alive painting it and nobody cared. um and I don't want to go into this whole thing of like dying and then you being like this big person and stuff like that, because it's like you're dead, who cares? But it's like people only care at a certain point, and for some reason they start caring. But it's not even about them caring. It's like I don't know specifically why he painted, but I don't know. It's like, am I doing it because I just genuinely can't help but not do it? Or am I just doing it because I think I will get somewhere? And then once I get there, that it will kind of make me feel something. Which is, I mean, a big thing with me producing is like, I thought that like, once I get this placement, once I get this, once I get this plaque, once I get this like payment, once I make this much money, once I get this big of an audience, I'll like feel this way. But I never did. And it's like, damn, bro, like you're just like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not trying to see this. And it's like, why am I even talking about this? I don't know. I mean, the thing to me, like the craziest realization, or not even craziest realization, but it's like everybody is just becoming more and more the same. It's like it's kind of nuts. Like if we, you okay, Maze? Dude, I'm great. I'm good. I'm good. But this is why like I can't talk about this shit. There's no one to talk about it to, and even talking about it to you guys is like you guys just think like you're going nuts. You know what I mean? So there's like this is where it's like I'm totally fine. I feel totally fine, but I don't know. But if we look at like, or at least something I looked at is like, I mean, like if we go back like 100 years or something like that, it's like everybody didn't have the same things. So I have this Amazon's basics marker, and then there's like 10 million other people in the world that have this exact same marker. It's like everybody has the same stuff, everybody watches the same stuff, everybody does the same stuff, everybody talks the same way, everybody talks about the same stuff. It's just like everyone is the same. And it's like they're like a little bit different in this way, but then they find these little groups that are the same, and it's like everything becomes the same, man. And it's like even me. I mean, I'm the same way. It's like I'll then seek people who are similar to me, or have similar interests, or whatever the hell. And it's just like, what the hell? And then it's like if we all become the same, I don't know, man. Like I'm not trying to be like anyone. I'm not trying to fit in with anyone. I'm not trying to. But I find myself trying to make the same plugins as producers from kids and whatnot. I mean, the tools are just the tools. Like you can use whatever you want and make different things. Like the I don't know what like your question there was, but I mean, the biggest thing, like, honestly, if I tell you guys, like, the biggest kind of, I don't want to say this is my biggest regret or anything like that, but like, when I first started making beats, so you're saying you've been producing for 3 months. Like, at 3 months is when I was just grinding every day, just watching Nick Mira tutorials or whatever internet money tutorial was dropping at the time, like MJ Michaels or MJ Nichols, I think, or I forget his name. Um, Pharaoh Vice, Side Piece. I forget who else was dropping tutorials in that time frame, but like I was just watching their tutorials like literally every day, and I would just pretty much just copy what they did, or I would watch their video, get inspired, and then kind of make something similar to it. But it's like all that got me is I just got good at kind of making what other people make, and it's like, I mean, if that's what you want to do, if you just want to become like good at making tight beats, then that's the path. But it's like, I don't know, man. Like, you're not like, there's people who copy Bob Ross paintings, and there's people who are really good at painting paintings like Bob Ross. But there's only one Bob Ross. And it's like, and there's millions of people copying Bob Ross that get absolutely nowhere. But Bob Ross got somewhere because he just painted like Bob Ross. And I can't even say that it's just his paintings. It's more than just the paintings. It's like everything about the person that gets the person to where they are. It's not just about the beat. Like, even if we look at any producer, anybody who's successful, it's never just about their product. It's like all this other stuff around it. I don't know. There's just like so much shit to this stuff, and this is the stuff that I find interesting and I'm interested in. It's just like exploring this stuff and really just looking into it. Then it's like if I talk about it, I mean, first of all, nobody gets it, and then second of all, just kind of talking about it, I can't really describe it if that makes sense. Can I show you a few beats? Like, I don't know, man. There's no uniqueness. I mean, that's the interesting thing about like uniqueness and unique. It's like even unique isn't unique. It just became like this label. Like when we talk about unique beats, there's like a certain category that you can already picture and hear and imagine of what a unique beat is. And it's just like all that shit just gets ruined. It's like as soon as you kind of put a label on it, as soon as you put a tag on it, or when I say tag, I don't mean voice tag, but some sort of like categorization on it, it just ruins it because then I don't know, like other people can call it this, but if you kind of call it that or you aim to make it that, or it just kind of ruins it because then you put it in this box when like the reason you made it wasn't because you put it in a box or you were trying to achieve this box. You just it literally like came from you. I don't know how to. True art instead of making type beats. Well, that's the thing is like that's a different type of that's just not what I'm interested in right now. I mean like I could definitely do that, but that's just not what I'm interested in. I don't know. Maybe at some point I will kind of go back to making beats and making music and things like that. But that's just not where I'm at right now. I want to make root, man. I'm making root. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm interested in. I'm gonna make this literally the best platform for sounds. Period. You said it yourself like you wanted to feel accomplished. Meanwhile, you were trying to be someone else. I mean, literally. Yeah, I mean that's true. Trying to feel accomplished while you were trying to be someone else. I mean, that's like the whole. That's like the story of my life is just like trying to be someone I'm not, or trying to be someone else, or trying to be like someone else. It's like seeing this person. Okay, this person did this and they said it like this, they acted like this, they did that, and that worked for them. Okay, let me do that exact same thing. They said do this and do that, and if I do this, and I'll get that. And then it's like I do that, and it doesn't get me anywhere. I just basically did what they told me to, and I followed it, and I practiced it. I said it the same way. I repeated it. I acted the same way, but I didn't get anywhere. I just got like, it's like you guys remember that white boy? I don't know why I said it like that, white boy, but I forget his name. But like the speed clone who was like white. I think his name was literally like white boy something. I think that was his username, but he was like the speed clone. But he literally acted exactly the same, spoke the same way, barked, did everything exactly the same. And it's like, yeah, he did get famous, but it's like you can only do that for so long. White boy M, like I wonder what happened to that guy. And it's like everybody does this. I mean, everybody like, man, just like all the different ways. But I don't know. This is where it gets like the type of stuff. Like, man, I don't know. Even like talking about this stuff is like I don't even know if I'm gonna leave this VOD up because it's like this stuff just isn't on other people giving you suggestions on your take on other people. I think it's just a waste of time. I think asking people for feedback is a waste of time. I think asking people for critique is a waste of time. I think asking people for what they think of your beat is a waste of time. Um, and I mean, I can go into that if, and to go into, I mean, sure, I guess I'll go into it. Like, and I mean, I did the same stuff. Like, I don't take it as if I'm saying that I'm above or I did this in some different way or something like that. I did the same stuff, and I mean, I still seek approval and things like that. Like, it's just, but the reason why I say it's a waste of time is like when you send your beat in for a critique or anything like that. Like, first of all, they listen to your beat for literally whatever amount of time they listen to it. They're just listening to it right now, and it's like when you made it, there's all these decisions, there's all these things. I mean, the ultimate question is like, before you send your beat, is like, why are you making beats? Like, what is it that you want? Like, why are you even doing this? I mean, that is a question you literally can't answer. Or like if you do answer it, like you'll probably say for fun, I enjoy it. But it's like, okay, if you're doing something for fun, then why are you even asking for feedback? Like it's not serious. Like you're just, and then the person listening to it, I mean, first of all, you're sending it as the audience, so it already feels like, you know, they're making content. So most of the time they're just going to say something funny, or if they do give you feedback, then it's always going to be the same thing. Your mixing, your sound selection, I didn't like this, I didn't like that, like some sort of these chords or this sound. It's like, dude, you're mixing. I mean, every person who's good at mixing, they don't mix, they don't follow this template or this formula, or if they do, then they're not very good at it. They just mix it because to them it sounded good, and it's like, why did they mix it this way and not that way? Because they just did. There's no grand reason to that. And if they tell you a reason to it, it's just because they kind of looked at one time they did it like this and then they distill it and they tell you to do it like that. But it's like when they actually do it, they don't actually do it like that. They just do it the way that they do it. It's like, and then you're like, okay, well, how did they get that good? Well, because they wanted to and they just kept doing it until they figured it out. And it's like, I don't know. You can copy a tutorial, but then you're only going to be like, you're never going to be the best because you're just copying someone else's rules and you're following someone's rules. But they didn't follow those rules to get there. They want to hear my beat. Want to hear my beat. I mean, they don't. I mean, why would they care to hear your beat? And I don't mean that in some sort of like, but I mean, it's like, some people with the fun is trying to get better. Sure. I mean, I wouldn't say that that's the fun. I guess that's like a motivator and a thing of progress that people like progress. And this is where it gets like, what the hell are you talking about? You know, so it's like the further I go into this, the more you guys are like, what the hell is this guy talking about? This, but it's like, I mean, progress makes no sense. I mean, if we just look at progress, like progress, it's fun. I mean, it makes you feel like you're going somewhere, but I mean, you're really not. It's like, this example. It's like if Messi scores 2 goals today and tomorrow he scores zero, did he get worse? Did he stop progressing? He scores 10 goals tomorrow and 2 goals today. Did he progress? I mean, he just scored more goals. Like, it's like, and then it's like, why? Oh, because he just did. I mean, you could say he got stronger, but it's like there's other players who aren't that strong that still score goals. I mean, the whole shit is just an illusion. It makes it's like, I don't know, man. I guess in some ways there is like progress. You can progress. You can get better at following some sort of script. But if there is no script for it, you can't progress because there is no script. You are literally making it. Or you're not even making the script. You're just kind of like, I don't know. It's like you can have 10,000 followers, but then, like here, I have 40,000 subscribers, right? And here I'm getting 10 viewers. It's like, since I made my last video 8 months ago, my channel has grown by, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 subscribers. Did I progress? Like, sure, you can say I progressed in the amount of subscribers, but in like, what did that do for me? I have 9 viewers right now. So did I progress? It's just like these like you just look at these little micro things and then you say, "Ooh, I got better." But it's not about the little thing. It's about like the whole shit. What do you think about using other people's acapellas to listen? Yeah, dude. I mean, like if why would it not be valid? Why would it not? Like for sure. I mean, dude, if you like cooking up other people's like acapellas, and honestly, like I don't know, that might be interpreted as if I'm saying something bad about that, but I mean, I enjoy like Charlie would send me acapellas, I'd cook them up. It's fun. It's just another way of making beats, and like if that's what you enjoy, I mean, dude, it's like go for it. I think my beats are not for artists to hear to rap on. But like, what does it matter if they think that your beats are for people to rap on or not? Like, what does their opinion do for you? And like he suggested to add something sound that is very recognizable, like certain effects. The thing is like people love kind of like backseat watching, and like it's so easy to say something from the outside and say just do this, just do that, here's how you do it like this and you will get that. It's like you're like, oh, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense, and then you go ahead and do it and it's like it doesn't do anything for you. I mean, sure, I guess like you followed the rule, but what did that really do? Dude, it's like backseat, like everything in life it has been backseated. I don't know why I said 3 months. I've been producing. I've been in music for like 4 years, listening and making. Only been taking it seriously 3 months. And asking my group of producer friends who don't have egos. I mean, that's just cap. Like, what are we talking about? Don't have egos? Like, good luck, man. Bro discovered a group of Buddhas. Like, your friend group is not a bunch of Jesuses. Now I've known them 4 years. I mean, dude, I'm not like I don't know. I don't even know why I'm still here at this point. To be honest, like I there's nothing wrong with like however long you've known them or anything like that. Like I don't know. I don't I don't know them. I don't mean I don't know, man. Like I don't know. Damn. I mean, it's been a pretty good like hour and a half yap stream. The thing is like, what the hell am I gonna do with this? Like, do I even clip this? I sound stupid. Why? What do you mean? I mean, like this is like the thing is like with any friend group or anything like that. And I don't even know why I'm saying this. I'm not trying to give you advice, but I mean, it's like I'm on camera, so I might as well say something. Like if I have a group of friends, doesn't matter if they're producers or not producers or whatever. It's like they have some sort of stake. I mean, it's like if you have a group of friends who are producers, and it's like there's like you compete with them whether you admit it or not, and they do as well. And it's like you could tell them do this and do that, and it's like they may do that and it may work and it may not, which most of the time it doesn't. And then the thing that you ask feedback on that you're unsure about could be the legit like gold. But you'll ask them and they'll tell you no because it's like weird. It's not the thing that people do. It's not like accepted. It's not standard practice or whatever. It might be a little bit weird. And that's exactly the stuff that actually works. That's exactly the stuff that gets you somewhere. Is that weird stuff. And I don't mean weird as in like specifically weird, but like it's that stuff that people would be kind of like, I don't know. But that's exactly the type of stuff. Like that's more, first of all, I would say that's more likely core to you because you made that and you were unsure about it because it's kind of weird. It's not, and you're like kind of looking for this validation and kind of someone to give you the permission to go ahead with that way. I mean, like the interesting thing is like if we look at like like famous people, let's look at rappers or rich people or producers. It's like there's always this group of friends or this group of these people that this person hangs with. And it's like usually it's only that one person who is ultra successful and the rest are just like they're literally no one. I mean, they're literally just like their hype crew, but at the same time, they don't hype them. They don't, I mean, maybe they do, but it's like those other people have done nothing. They've gotten nowhere. They've succeeded in nothing. They're just like friends with this person who is successful. It's like, I mean, the value to the person who's successful for having them around is that they make them feel good and they pay their friends basically by giving them money or spotlight, clothes, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? They're around them because of that. And it's just like this whole thing. It's like, I mean, there's all these, there's one Michael Jordan and there's thousands of basketball players. Like, I mean, like Jeremy Lin, man. Jeremy Lin, Lin Sanity, if you guys know what I'm talking about, Lin Sanity back in the day. Like, what if Lin Sanity didn't stop? I don't know what this has anything to do with anything, but all right, I think it's time to wrap it up. I'll be honest. What if Lin Sanity didn't get snapped up? You can do it. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the permission and acceptance to end the stream. Let me explore. Okay, but yeah, we'll listen to your beat and then wrap it up at that. Man, like what a stream. What a stream. You'll go through it. Give me like a whole motivational spiel. So yeah, bro, you can do it, man. Just like I just think like if somebody random just like clicks on the stream, not even random, it could be someone who's like subscribed to me. It's like if you guys look at my Twitter, you guys would just be mind blown. Like this guy's nuts. Watch out for Root. I mean, dude, don't watch out for it. Either use it or don't. It's like when people say like good luck. Like you know how many like producers I reached out to and I'm like, "Hey bro, like I'm building this platform for doing this and like I really like, you know, I think it would bring value to you." And which I mean, to some degree like they're already established in the space, so it doesn't necessarily bring them value as of yet. But as the platform grows and as the user base grows, which I mean, it's already got a decent user base. It's already kind of like, I mean, given that I haven't made content in like 8 months, the fact that we're like at 700 users is pretty nuts. It's pretty damn nuts. And it's like, at what point does it actually become uh, something that, for example, other YouTubers around my space or whatever would actually consider selling on it? It's like, at what point does it actually become valuable to them? And it's like, well, this is like the whole thing. It's like you need users to get sellers, and it's like you need sellers in order to get buyers. And I mean, I think most people within the space recognize that it's a good idea, and a lot of them have told me it's a good idea. But what the hell does that do for me? I mean, that does nothing. That does nothing for me. Either sell on it or use it or don't. And it's like if you don't do either of those, I could care less. I mean, what the hell does good luck? Like a bunch of people said, yeah, I wish you the best of luck and like good luck with this. And I think it's like what the hell does that do for me? Like, sure, I'll tell my landlord that this person said good luck and that they think this is a really good idea. That's exactly how I'm gonna pay my rent. I'm gonna write down on this piece of paper that this person said good luck. But I don't even mean it like that as if they owe me something. They don't. So it's like I haven't figured out what would provide them enough value for them to actually hop on it and switch to it. And that's like the whole thing of like building a social network, which Root is kind of a social network in a certain way. It's not fully built out there yet, but it's going towards that more and more. And it's like within the sound space. I mean, I would just say it's something totally unique that literally does not exist. And Splice will never go this direction, and Lander will never go in this direction, and no other product exists that does this. And it's like this is the type of shit that I could talk about all day. I mean, I really just spend all day thinking of like how to really grow this platform and make it bigger, grow users, make it better, things like that. Like that's what I spend all day really doing and thinking about. But then it's like if I just start making these like what's his name? Something Ty Lopez here in my garage type videos where it's like I've built this platform and I've done it like this and this is why it's so great. And if you want, I don't know, if I do these like founder type videos on my YouTube channel, it's like how many people really care? I mean, how many people really know what a MS Clap 2023 is? Like who the hell knows what that is and who is interested in that? Like I mean, pretty much no one. So it's like if I make these videos talking about the stuff that I'm interested in, nobody's interested in it. Nobody cares. And it's like, sure, I can figure out how to get people to be interested in it. That's valid. That's actually very valid. That's something for me to consider. I mean, and I do look into that to some degree, not really with the content. I'll be saying I support these platforms, but at the same time, I don't spend money on them because I can't. I'm young jit. Like, dude, I'm not trying to convince you to spend money or not. It's just I don't know. It's like people saying they're broke. I mean, you can have $100,000, you can have $1,000,000 and say you're broke. I mean, it's like, but you're still gonna buy food. You're still gonna buy whatever you want to buy. It's just a nice excuse. It just means you don't value it enough to pay for it, which is totally fine, man. Like, I'm not trying to like if you don't think it's valuable, if it doesn't provide you what you consider to be valuable, then that's totally fine. I mean, there's no, you know what I mean? Like that just means, well, you are a producer, so technically you are the target customer, which means I just haven't figured out exactly what would be of value to you and then to other people like you, which is producers who are young, who are in this space where they just, I mean, most people don't buy drum kits. I mean, a lot of people really don't. With any digital product, with plugins and things like that, most people don't buy them. But there is a large chunk that do. There is a lot of people that actually do spend money on it. It's just like with the younger demographics, they're more hesitant to spend money because they know how to get it for free. And then it's like, okay, how do I make the experience better that they would still pay for it? I mean, you pay for Spotify, you pay for YouTube Music or whatever, Amazon Prime, or I don't know, you pay for streaming services. So, I mean, you can go and torrent and find this music online for free, but you don't. You pay for a service to do it. And it's like, why? Well, because you see this as more valuable than the money you spend for it. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't spend the money on it. It's like, damn, thanks, man. Like, I don't mean to like, I don't know. like I don't mean this to be like a lesson or anything like that. Like I don't know. I basically like I'm really just answering my own questions. Like I just read this and I just kind of answer whatever comes to me. I don't want to be focused on getting money. I mean, dude, total like I can like you know I already have an answer to that, but I'm not trying to convince you or educate you. You don't sound dumb. I'm not trying to make you sound dumb. I'm just like I don't know, and I don't even mean that to like motivate or uplift you. I don't know, man. It's in truth. Anyway, we're gonna listen to the beat. You're saying sent in beat battles may be turned down. Could make sense. Excited for root. Breach. I mean, man, like okay, one thing that is like, I mean, I don't know. It's not fully like built out, but basically we added link sharing. We have link sharing. What the hell? Is it broken? It's not broken, guys. It's not broken. It's like, damn, what a revolutionary product. It's like you can share your loops through root. Although I think it's cool. I mean, to me, it makes sense. It's like you can get your sounds on root. You can share your loops on root. You can even save them for yourself or whatever. Then you can download them. You can share them. And do whatever you want. You can get your sounds to make the beats. Then you can make the beats, upload them here, and share it. And it's like, damn, like why not? But then it's like, what would make this valuable enough that this is included in every plan, even like the free one. And it's like, what would make this valuable enough? My camera just turned off. Shit. My camera roll. I think it's GG's for my camera, but um, I don't know. Check out Root. Don't check out Root. I mean, it would be better if you did, but I think it's tough. I'm gonna keep building it and see where it goes. Not saying anything bad or anything. It's just like saying real fact. But he's good. Reach, man. Thank you. I mean, I really like that ketchup one. That's like my take at EDM. Is it in here or was it in one of the kits? Like, man, yo, we got the profiles. Like, man, like, trust. We got literally like what kind of boggled my mind is that there literally is no place where there's an algorithmic for you feed. Like, and I mean to a regular person that doesn't really matter, but and obviously we're like the feed is already doing pretty well and we're improving it all the time. Okay, my camera just randomly turned back on. That's kind of weird. But like there is no place that actually has algorithmically ranked sounds that actually like a for you feed, right? Like when you go on TikTok, when you go on Instagram, when you go on X, when you go on YouTube, like all that stuff is ranked and recommended to you because that's what it thinks you like, because that's what you watched, you gave it that signal and it learned. But for some reason within music that doesn't exist. Like Splice doesn't do that. Splice just gives you like here's trap, here's Afro house, and I'm not saying anything wrong with that. I mean, it works. I mean, they have a bunch of paying users. Most of you guys probably use it or have heard of it or have used it in the past. But it's like they're not going in a direction that I don't know. I just see this as being a much better product. And I mean, obviously, I haven't landed it because if I did, then people like more people would be using it and more people would know about it. Then it's like, okay, I need more money to promote it, or I need people who make content. It's like I'm not interested in making content. I'm not really making content like the type of content that I would assume does well with this kind of platform is literally the content that I made, or somebody just making content and selling on the platform here. It's like, look, all these people are here, and it's like all these people's sounds are here in a single feed where you can scroll through, filter through. you literally get recommended sounds. I mean, it learns what you like from like the more you use it, the more you interact with it. And I don't know, man. There's like the social metrics where there's like likes, you can see how many plays a sound got, and there's more kind of social features to build here, which I haven't fully built. Just like how far does it go? Like we add DMs, like people make content, like a beat battle thing. Um, like I don't know. I think there's just a lot of cool stuff. I mean, nobody's even trying this. I mean, like literally every single platform that is for selling kits is basically just, or not even for selling kits, but every single platform that is like, there's like so many splice clones. Like every single platform that does this like credit based sample library, they all just copy splice and they just do the exact same thing that splice does. Like nobody even bothers trying to do anything different. To me, I saw that as a clear hole and a gap to fill and something to improve on, something to do. Um, and my whole thing is like figuring out like, okay, how do I get more people to sell on it, and how do I get more people to use on it? And it kind of creates this like whole like chicken and egg thing of like, okay, to get buyers I need sellers, and in order to get sellers I need buyers. And it's like, okay, shit, well if I look at it from that angle, I get nowhere. And I spent days looking into that and I basically got nowhere. And then it's just like, I mean, shit, I have to pick one. I don't know. What I'm doing now is I'm just making it better all around. And at some point, it will stick and it will kind of catch on in some regard, in some way. I mean, it's just, it will somehow. And I'm not saying that because I hope it will, but I'll figure it out at some point. Like, how do I make this so good that people just, this is what they use? They're about to make a beat, they're thinking about making a beat, they go to the for you recommendations, and boom, it's already like recommending what it thinks they like. And then they can preview literally every single sound. I mean, they can, this is infinite. Like they just keep scrolling, it keeps loading more and more. And yeah, I mean, they have their profiles, obviously building more social features and things like that, which I think is really important because it just makes it more fun. And it's like, if you see this video got 20,000 likes, you automatically think it's a better video. It's like, why? Well, because 20,000 people saw it, or 20,000 people thought it was a good video, so now I think it's a good video. Like, if we look at a lot of this stuff, it's just like, reason why something is good is because all these people said it's good. It's not any other reason that it's actually good. It's just you see these people said it's good, so it's good. It's like, why do you use Splice? Because you just know about Splice, and all these other people use Splice. It's like, well, then I'll use Splice because all these people use Splice. And it's like I'm in this place where there's a certain amount of people that use Root, but obviously I need to keep getting more. And it's like, what would actually get more? Well, making the product better for them. It's like, what would make the product better for them? I mean, do people value having a for you feed for sounds? Like, do they value getting recommendations based off of the sounds that they redeem? Like, literally, like it learns the types of sounds you want, and you can also basically filter through them. It's like, do people really care about that? Do people really value that? It's like, at what point do I find out whether they do or don't? It's like, well, well, ultimately, it's if I run out of money and I can no longer sustain it, then at that point, but that's still not even getting to the core of it. I mean, I just think that honestly, like if we look at Splice, like who gives a shit about Splice? Like, I mean, I go to Splice because it has sounds. There's nothing that pulls me to Splice other than the fact that it just has sounds, and it has so many sounds, and people just, that's the default go to. I mean, the thing I was looking into yesterday, which was like super interesting to me, is like, I think I started the stream talking about this, but it's like everybody sells their beats on BeatStars, but everybody sells kits on their own Shopify store or on PayHip, Gumroad, or on BeatStars itself. But like the serious people, the people that actually sell like a decent amount of kits in volume, like actual, they actually make a full-time income from selling kits. They all sell on their own Shopify store. It's like, why? But like nobody's selling their beats on their own Shopify store, but they are selling their kits on their own Shopify store. It's like, well, why? So are these some producers who sent their stuff in to search for general stuff? Yeah, for sure. Search can definitely get better. I totally agree. Search is definitely something that is currently not the best. And the issue with, not the issue, but the thing with making search better, which to some extent it's okay for right now, but it's really not the best. I totally agree. It definitely needs work. And the issue here is like, basically I have MS Clap. It's called MS Clap 2023. And what it does, it basically classifies sounds. It's like this, it's called the ML, machine learning model. Basically, there was a research study from Microsoft that funded this, and they basically taught a kind of like an AI to differentiate between sounds. And it actually got pretty good, and it's actually pretty good. But the thing is it's trained on like trap, and like it's not trained on producer language. So we currently use this to categorize our sounds, and it's quite good. But I mean, it doesn't know what a pretty fun type beat is. It doesn't know what a glow type beat is. Um, and it's all math equations, which is kind of interesting. It produces a 1024 dim value, which is a vector, which basically maps the sound in space. It basically knows that these type of sounds go in this space and these type of sounds go in that space, and it's 1024 dimensional value, which is like, how do you even imagine that in your mind? But um, it basically can map certain sounds. Like it can distinguish a clap from a hi-hat because it just listened to a bunch of these in training, and there's a lot more to it. And basically, I need to hire someone or spend all my time training this thing, to which I've done some training. I've built, it's called a probe, which I did grading, and I basically taught it to kind of distinguish to some degree between swag loops, opium hi-hats, opium claps, snares, and between the genres. Like it's okay. There's a lot more to go, but I need the money to do it. Um, and some way, eventually, either I'll get it or I won't. But I mean, that to me would be so sick. It's like, it doesn't have to be this one. I tried and tested a bunch of different models, but this is really the best one, the most general use one. And I mean, I could train it to literally distinguish between pretty fun loops, glow loops, these type of loops, and all of that. And then what that would do is, like, the better that gets, the better the algorithmic suggestions would be, and then also the better search would be. Because currently, if you just search pretty fun, like, it just doesn't know what that is, because it, like, I mean, these are just like old heads, like random scientists that taught this thing and trained it and gave it data. Like, they don't know what the hell a pretty fun type beat is. They don't know what a Slayer, like, what does a Slayer 808 sound like? I mean, they have no idea, and they could care less. But they've built this thing that's pretty good, and it's like, if I was to get it to know what a pretty fun melody is, I could get it to do that, um, because it's already in a place where it's kind of good enough to some extent. It just needs more like training volume, and then it's like, okay, I need a bunch of GPUs that cost $50,000, and it's like, okay, I mean, there's other platforms where I can pay to host the training, but then again, it's like, I'm one person building this, and it's like, I only have so much money and so much time, and it's like, I have to pick the stuff to work on until I get like funding. And that's like a whole thing, is like getting investors, man. Like, getting investors is like, I mean, how the hell do I get investors? I mean, I applied to Y Combinator, but who the hell knows? I mean, it would be funny, like, them seeing Root. Like, what the hell would Y Combinator say about Root? I would like there was this one team that actually applied to Y Combinator that tried building a cookup agent, which basically, they tried making an AI assistant that would help you make beats, and they just totally flopped, like absolutely terrible. Like, first of all, they built basically like a band lab. If you guys know what band lab is, or Soundtrap, it looks more like Soundtrap, because band lab you can actually kind of do something with, but it looks like Soundtrap, and it's like terrible. It's like, I mean, man, I would love to build like a AI agent for making beats. Like, that would be sick. Like, and I don't mean that by like I want a new jazz loop, and it just gives you a new jazz loop, and it's just the most generic shit sounding. Obviously, it has to be kind of generic to some extent, or it will be kind of generic to some extent. When I say generic, it's like the most prevalent in the training data. And it's like, okay, in order to train it, I need to get like 1,000 glow loops of a certain quality. And it's like, because I've produced and I understand producing, I can actually find like good glow loops. But then again, it's like, how many glow loops that actually fit glow perfectly can I find? And that's a whole job in and of itself. So it's like, I mean, man, I could really build this shit to be nuts, and I really want to, but I mean, there is no but. I need the money, man. I just need the money to be able to fund this stuff, because I need to hire someone to find loops in, to just find 1,000 glow loops. Like, I need someone to do that. I need to hire people who full time just find opium loops and Slayer loops, and that's literally what they do. And then basically we give all this stuff to this model and we train it, and then basically the model would then be able to distinguish between opium, Slayer. It's like, okay, from a business standpoint, like, what does that do for us? Well, damn, like, we can build literally like an agent that you can talk in chat and basically say like, hey, like, I'm trying to make a pretty fun type beat, can you help me do this? And it will kind of suggest like, click here, do that. Or even here on the website, like, you can search for a pretty fun loop and it would give you exactly a pretty fun loop. Then we would integrate root into like FL, and like, man, there's just like so much cool shit that could be done. There's just so much cool stuff, like, and this is the type of stuff, like, this is what I'm interested in, and this is what I want to do. And well, damn, I need the money, and then I need to hire these people who would be interested in doing this, which I think to some degree I can find. But then it's like, I mean, I don't know, like, this is the type of thing that I think is just so cool, and nobody does it, and nobody's doing it, nobody's interested in it. And it's like, me even finding people for these jobs. I mean, first of all, I have to get the funding to be able to hire people for this, but I think there is a decent amount of people that would genuinely be interested in this. And I think, like, I mean, how, like, I just think that that's so damn cool. Like, bro, like, literally building something that doesn't exist, man. Like, it doesn't exist. And it's not some 45-year-old guy telling you to do this or do that. And this is like, what we're trying to do is just some like mundane ass job that nobody cares about. It's like, bro, we're literally training an algorithm, a AI agent, a chat bot, let's say. I don't know what you guys to refer them to, but to like know underground music and to be able to like do underground music stuff, and like, man, I just think this shit is so cool, and it's like nobody cares. It's like, damn, okay, AI assistant to make beats, like, yes, man, yes, like, that would be sick. That'd be sick. And like, a lot of like, there's like Suno, right? There's Suno where you give it a prompt. I think in Splice you can give it a loop and then it'll kind of make a loop similar to it. Um, or it'll kind of like take a stem and it'll kind of create variations of that stem. It's like, I mean, it works, but you have to think like the people building this stuff are just like some random dude who just like, he just went to college to learn AI engineering. He doesn't know shit about music. He doesn't care about music. Not that you have to care about it, but it's just like, it's just a job for them. And to me, like, this is not a job. Like, I spend like 14 hours a day doing this. It's not a job. I just genuinely am interested in it, and I think it's cool. And I mean, I'm sure that there probably are other people that think it's cool as well and would be interested in like, I don't know, being a part of it in some sort of way. But then it's like, in order for me to get them to be a part of it, I need the money to be able to hire these people for these jobs. It's like, damn, well, how do I tell some 50-year-old guy or 60-year-old guy that, hey, man, I need $1 million for 10% of my company, and this is what I'm going to do with it. And this is why you should invest in it, and this is why it will work. It's like, first of all, like, where the hell do I find that guy? And second of all, like, why would he invest in me? Like, I don't know. It just creates all these like things of like figuring out. I mean, what producer has ever even considered or asked these questions? Like, none. And I don't mean that to be like that I don't know, that I'm doing this so differently or this and that, but it's just like, there's no content on this. There's no like, not that there has to be content on this, but it's just like, I mean, where the hell do I even hire for people to just go find a bunch of loops? Or like, I don't know, man. Can I get tips how to write melody chords at age 14? I mean, your age literally does not matter at all. Like, what the hell is your age? As if, like, at the age of 14, you can't write melodies. Not gonna lie, it's a broad phrase, but are we talking about like adding genres and stuff like that? I mean, yeah, like adding a bunch more. Like the thing here is like with every single one of these genres, like opium, Slayer, swag, 2000s, new jazz, glow, ambient, jerk, hood trap. Like with all the ones that I have here, I had to define in some sort of way, and this is where like to me, I think this stuff is super interesting. It's like, I mean, what makes a opium melody opium? What makes a Slayer melody Slayer? And I had to kind of define all these things, and obviously I could define them more and more. And the more I define it and refine it, the better our recommendations will be, the better the system will be, and the better everything will work. But then it goes back to like, damn, I only have so much time to do this. Like, I need other people to do certain stuff. This is where I circle back to the whole like beatbattle.net example. It's like, I mean, there's 5 people, and I don't know how much time they each spent doing this, but I don't know. I remember I looked it up before, patch notes or credits or something. Like, look at this. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 9 people to build this. It's like, what the hell are we talking about? This is 9 people. Like, what the hell did they do here, bro? Like, and I don't mean that as if like I'm trying to take away from what they've done or anything like that, but I don't know. It's like if I had 9 people working for me, like, bro, like, what are you talking about? Like, this is not even like this is just a joke. And I don't mean that like this is bad or anything like that, but man, how do I get funding? Like, this is cool. They're doing like ranked seasons. That's cool. Man, I just know I can build something like doesn't even compare. He's #1 fan. I wonder who these people are. Like, do these people make content? Do any of these people like on top of like I've never heard of any of these people. People make like TikToks or something like that. I mean, I would assume that some of these people probably make content, like the people in the top. This is kind of like a flex. I mean, but it's just like, what the hell? FL Key's #1 fan. Stock plugins are the best. Like this guy doesn't promote anything of his at all. What a pure individual, man. Hey, once you get that funding, let me know, man. I'm interested in the project. Even I want to find all the things to make the site better. Dude, when I get that funding, I mean, man. Olay, bro. Olay. What if you guys just see me on Y Combinator, man? You guys just see me on Y Combinator. Just hello, my name is Maze, and I've invented or built this platform, and I am here, or a Shark Tank. I'm here seeking $1 million for 10% of my company. I have built Root, the online sample library. It's like Kevin O'Leary's like, uh, uh, I'll give you $1 million for 99% of your company. Like, oh, music, that is a terrible business. Let's play. Nah, don't even say when. Will get that funding. Gotta manifest it, man. So, with sound selection, something I struggle with a lot. Do you make a profile in your Max? How do you make profile in your Max T kit? What do you mean by that? What are you talking about? Talking about how to make a root profile? Man, I mean, yo, I have to respect, like, just mad respect to Taz, man. I think like Taz doesn't get enough credit, bro. If we look at like collectives and stuff like that, where you been, bro? Dude, I just been building root, man. It's been building root. But like Taz, if we look at like any of these collectives, it's like why are people in the collective? Well, it's like the person at the top of the collective has something of value that the people in the collective see that they want a piece of, right? So for example, like person has a bigger following, the person has more reach, the person has more money, they're more established, they have placements. It's like people come around and then kind of join, and then it's like why did internet money succeed? I mean, there's like a bunch of reasons why that happened, but I don't know. Just gotta give respect to Taz, man. Like, and I wonder what is kind of going on with internet money. Like, I know that they dropped the Lemonade stuff. They had like the whole like record label, record deal thing. They were like making songs. Like, what has kind of happened with it now? Like, what is even? Is it still like? So like, I mean, they all have labels, and they're all like Joe has a label. Nick has like a label as well. Brand name referred to multiple services. Oh, what the hell? It's some random American discogs. I just I mean like internet money is like the business of internet money is genius, man. Just hired a bunch of sweatshop workers who just grinded Trippy Red and whatever loops they grinded at the time. And then the big guys would just put drums on them. Like man, they ran the ultimate sweatshop. Like it's actually kind of nuts. It's like people loved being a part of that sweatshop. Like they really did. And I wanted to be a part of that sweatshop as well, like so bad, man. I remember all these like kind of the random guys that got signed to Internet Money. It's like none of them really went anywhere. Even if we look at like the guys who got some placements, it's like most of them got like one or two placements and they're not really that big. Didn't really even make that much money from didn't really get that successful. Besides like Nick Mira, Rio, I guess like Side Piece and a few of the others got really big placements as well. But like most of the other guys, they really got like they got crumbs, man. They got crumbs and they slaved away like little Tekka loops for literally years of their life to get one song that like maybe went gold or maybe went platinum, but it was split like six ways, so they barely even got anything paid. But they got 2,000 likes on that post though. That's for sure. That's for sure. I mean, yeah, totally. Gotta respect it. Gotta respect it. That's the thing. It's like when you look kind of behind the scenes of the stuff, it's like, I mean, it's not what you think it is. It's really not what it looks like either. Damn, I thought his real name was Taz Taylor. His name is Danny Lee Sodgrass Jr. Snodgrass. I really thought his name was Taz Taylor. That sounded like a legit, like, sounded like that would be his first and last name. Means I made $400,000 in a bedroom. Like, holy shit, I'm gonna watch this video and make 400,000. Ski. Yeah, the underdogs beat battles. I mean, yo, underdogs was a moment. Underdogs is a moment. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what is really gonna. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever bring that back. I don't know. It's like the whole goal of underdogs was kind of to build like low key, kind of like an internet money in a sort of way, but not that I was necessarily like emulating internet money. I just thought that making a collective would actually kind of work in some degree, but um, I guess it kind of did, but not really. It didn't really work. It's like if I kept making content and if I kept doing what I was doing, would have still kept going and it would have kept going the way it was going and it probably would have grown, gotten bigger and whatever. But I mean, if the moment that I stop making content, it all falls apart and I don't really necessarily enjoy making content and that's not what I want to do, then what the hell am I doing it for? Just to keep this thing together? Let me help with root. I mean, there's just like nothing. Like, what can I really assign for you? Um, like, what will you get from it, right? Like, I don't know why the chat like doesn't load, but I see it on my screen before I even see it like on the actual chat. Mad weird. I don't know why that happens. Come on. And boarding school? That's kind of nuts. What the hell is boarding school? Is that like where like you like it's basically just like going to school away from home? Or is that like military school type? Saying that I wouldn't really since I'm busy with school. Scholarship. You even get a scholarship? Like what makes you eligible? Like do you have to apply for scholarships? Like how does that work? You get really good grades and then you basically like submit to a college and show them that you got really good grades and they pay for your schooling? What is the point of scholarships or how does that I mean for you you get like free schooling but it's just so schools can basically get students with high grades. Sounds like jail. I feel you. I'm in my collective and nobody was hungry as me and bro, and we had to dip and they had L mindsets. I mean, just like nobody. It's like if you build something, as soon as you stop, it will end unless you keep going. Like the only reason people come along is because there's something that they can gain from you, which isn't like a bad thing in any way. I don't mean that in a bad way or anything like that. That's just how shit works. I mean, if you don't build stuff, then you look for people that do, and where you can kind of you can get some sort of benefit. And if you build stuff, then you look for people who are competent. And it's like those people leave as soon as they stop having something to benefit from you. And it's like, I mean, totally nothing wrong with that. But it's like this type of shit that like, I mean, like this is like, damn, what if they just told you that in school? School is where they live on campus. So why do they call it a boarding school? Isn't that just like school? Like some people, we're talking about like college, right? Like some people live in dorms or they live on campus. So why do they call that boarding school? I always thought boarding school is like military camp or it's like some sort of punishment. Like boarding school sounds like it's like disciplinary punishment, like as if like your parents are like, you've done something bad and they send you to boarding school. Want you to straighten up, so they send you to boarding school. That too. School away from home and you have a dorm. Huh. So it's like they pay for your schooling. Huh. So you go to boarding school. That's like the back in my day type stuff. It's like, man, like that's the type of stuff. I mean, I never lived that stuff, but like imagine. I mean, dude, like your parents used to not have phones. I mean, like that to me is pretty crazy that they could go somewhere and not have a phone. It's like now, it's like you don't even like can't even imagine that. I can't imagine that. When I say you, a lot of times when I say you, I don't mean like you as in just you. I mean like you as in like everyone. What the hell? My camera's like so broken. But it's just like to me, I mean that's crazy. Like, people didn't have phones. Like they could just walk away and nobody would ever find them. Or like, you know what I mean? And not that they had to find them or anything like that, but like you can literally just like go off the map. And I guess you can go off the map right now too. I mean, it's still possible, but it's just like everyone has a phone. I mean, like man, like my mom watches Instagram stories. It's like what the hell? Like what? I don't know. This just feels kind of I don't know, man. Not fat camp. They just like make you do jumping jacks. Like, hey fatty, get you want that pancake? Get back to work. I mean, dude, that's like just like some jail camp. Like, bro, like they just make you do work. Oh man, it's like people don't even let you be fat, man. It's like if you want to be fat, just be fat. Like what the hell? They don't they want to take that away from you. Like what the hell? Fat, be fat. If you want to be fit, be fit. Like what the hell? Like what the hell? What are we talking about? A fat camp, man. It's just like, I mean, damn. Like I don't know. Something about that to me is just really funny. So let me try to do some cover arts for Root. Go for it. I mean, we don't really need cover arts. I don't know what type of graphics. I don't know. Do you use like AI? Do you use like any sort of AI? Do you know anything about like agents making skills, anything like that? Like, if you kind of know about that type of stuff, then there's something we can do. That's like the type of stuff. Like, I mean, that to me is like nobody in music. I think like nobody in music even like uses AI in any sort of degree. They see it as some sort of like demon. And it's just like, I mean, it just gives you like so much leverage if you just figure out how to use it in a way that's leverageable. Like, man, it's nuts. I have game dev experience. What like you know how to code and stuff like that? Like you genuinely like coded stuff like from scratch. Or the thing with like, I mean, dude, to me like the dream company, or like I don't want to say dream company, but is to literally have a bunch of people that are really good, just amazing at what they do, and not even just be good at just that thing, but also know how to use AI and how to like maximize that. Um, but then for me, like the kind of hurdle is like, I mean, I have a direction, I have a vision. There's a certain way I like things, and it's like to create a company, I have to have people that, um, well, those people have to fall, like, not, I want to say fall in line because it's not really the word, but they have to kind of, I mean, if I don't like the style of the stuff, then that's a no. Like, I don't care how good you are at what you do, and not that you have to do it to please me or anything like that, but like, if I'm not, and this is kind of like the great thing of like having underdogs before is like, if I'm not rock hard solid on my vision, um, if I don't have a specific set, like if I don't compromise, basically, like I cannot compromise. If I compromise, then the whole shit falls over because I can't. Because if I do, then I'll let things that I care about be kind of sacrificed. And it's like if that happens, then I can't do what I do best. And it's like, what the hell do I do best? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think I just can do certain stuff, and I wouldn't say I'm the best at it, but I don't know. I have some sort of ability, then it's hiring other people that have some sort of ability that complements my ability and lets me do what I do, and I let them do what they do, but it has to kind of fall in the vision. And that vision would be mine. Not that I'm trying to it's just there can't be two visions. There has to be one. And that vision has to be mine. Not that like I'm trying to stake claim in it or anything like that, but going ahead to block my mom on IG. I don't want to hear it. Yeah. Or Shad or Underdogs was in the military or something. No, I don't think anybody in Underdogs was in the military. No, not that I recall. I mean, it's not like there was that many people. I mean, the thing with like it's just like being too fast. I mean, there's like a lot of like lessons I learned from Underdogs, which was kind of beneficial, I guess, looking back now. It's like just being too quick to bring people on and just things like that. Like no, like I don't care if like nah. I just can't compromise. And I don't know what that means necessarily, like in what way I can't compromise, but I don't know. I have to express my vision enough times that the right people just find it and resonate with it. They are good at what they do and they just find me and they come along and contribute in wherever their strength is. I keep your circle small. I mean, it's not necessarily about keeping it small. It's just like if I just want to build this. I don't care about all the social games and all the games and all the kind of nonsense around it. Just it's very everything gets very political and like just all these social games and stuff like that, and you get distracted and sidetracked instead of actually building and doing what you're supposed to do. I don't know. It's like then it kind of brings up the whole thing of like let's just say leadership, right? Like um it's like I mean, how do you even lead? Like what does that even mean? Like telling someone to do this and it's like they do that, but that's not that doesn't get the best out of them. It's like I guess being a leader is like figuring out how to get the best of other people and how to be at your best. Like knowing what your best is and what you are best at, kind of knowing what it is that you want, and then being able to tell other people, not tell other people, but be able to share that vision or that thing that you want clearly enough and know your strength well enough that other people kind of come along. Like I don't know, this is where the whole thing gets interesting. It's like if I want people who are really good at what they do, I myself have to be really good. If I am not, like I can only attract and bring those people that see what I do as some sort of like they have to like I don't know, like what I do has to be good, and the better what I do is, the more people that are also good get attracted to that. Because if someone else, like if I look at someone doing something and I can see that they're not very good at it, I'm not going to go work for them. I'm not going to go build their vision or whatever because they're not good at what they do and I can clearly see that, or I'm just not drawn to that. So it's like if I'm shit at what I do, I mean I can't expect to bring people that are good. And it's like kind of brings up the whole thing. It's like damn, I mean if I'm not a coder, if I don't write code, how do I then bring on a coder? Because I'm not good at coding, so how do I know what they're doing is actually good and they're not just kind of taking the easy route, which I assume most of the time they would. I mean, who wouldn't take the easy route? Like they could tell me this isn't the way of doing things and I would say I don't care. Like but then it's just being rock hard solid on that enough to just keep pushing. And like it's like talking to like an AI bot or an agent. I'll just call it agent. I don't know what you guys to refer it to. I would call it an agent, but I feel like nobody really talks about this stuff in this space, so I don't know. But like an agent will tell you that this isn't the way, that you can't do this, that this takes this much time, and that this isn't the way. But if you just keep saying this is the way, do it like this, or just do it, this, it doesn't take that long. It will do it, and it will figure it out. And obviously an agent is just like, a human is much more powerful. I don't mean powerful, but like, I don't know, they're just better at stuff. But it's like, if somebody's really good at something, you can push them to be even better, and not push them in a sort of way of like, I don't know. It's just like, if somebody's an expert at this and they say it can't be done, and you just say it can, and you just literally don't take no for an answer. I mean, they will figure it out. Like, at some point, people said planes can't fly. At a certain point, people said internet is not possible. I mean, all this shit is just nonsense, and just people say it's not possible, and it's like, why is it not possible? Oh, because all these people agreed it's not possible. It's like, oh shit, well, it is possible. I also know Python. Gotta be rock hard solid, man, for like mainly C hashtag. I've coded some stuff from scratch. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you haven't coded since 2022, it's like, what the hell? Like, you know what I mean? What value does that bring me, man? Man, I can get like, dude, there's just like so much cool shit that could be done with like, literally, with agents, man, and like in music specifically. Like, man, there's just like so much cool shit. But like, I don't know. I feel like if I start making these videos where I talk about like, I don't know, pretty much everything I've kind of talked about in this stream, it's like, I mean, how do I even make this into? And this isn't even really a question of like how. I mean, I would just do it, but it just feels so kind of out of pocket. I mean, I'm surprised that there's six of you guys watching this. It's like, I mean, in a producer space or whatever, is like the type of things I was talking about. Like, I mean, I've never seen a producer talk about this stuff. So it's like, I don't know. And like, I'm interested in it. So I assume, I mean, other people would be like, you guys are here for some reason. So I don't know. But then it just feels like, damn, it's like I have to stick to the script of what a producer is. And it's like, okay, a producer does this and they don't do that. And it's like, well, I'm not necessarily producing right now. I'm just trying to build this thing. But I don't know. It's like a lot of stuff to figure out here. All right, I think it's definitely time to go now. This is the video. My bad. Nuts, man. Yo, my bad about the 400% tab volume. It like played twice too, which made it even worse. My bad, my bad. Well, damn, yo, thank you guys for stopping by. I mean, damn, it's been a yip yap. And yeah, yeah, my bad, my bad. Are you making beat battle? I mean, No, we were supposed to do a beat battle, but that whole thing fell through. I don't know what we're gonna do, but join the new Discord. If somebody could comment it, actually, I think I can. Um, join the new Discord. We might do a beat battle. We might actually do a real one next time. But I mean, it's like nobody turned up, and it's like, what is the reason they didn't turn up? It's like, damn, I haven't made videos in like months. So it's like, I mean, what would the point of them turning up would be? Maybe if we did it in the Underdogs Discord, more people would actually show up. But um, yeah, I don't know. I just like feel like I'm not doing like Underdogs isn't the thing anymore that I'm like building or interested in. So I feel like doing the whole kind of keeping that Discord going is like just it doesn't really align with where I want to go, and then it kind of raises the question of like what the hell is even the root Discord? Well, the root Discord makes sense to some degree because I'm building root, and I mean it relates to music, and we can somehow kind of translate it to like the actual platform of root. So I mean it kind of makes sense there, but then it also kind of falls apart because I mean you guys are kind of here for the content. You guys are here because you know me from the content. So it's like, oh, if I don't make the content, then I don't know. I don't know. I really I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. We do a rupee battle in the main chord. Yeah, but that's I mean true, but then it's like that Discord was literally made for like underdogs. All the people that are there because they know me from like that era. That's what they know me for. And it's like now that I'm not doing that stuff, I'm not. I mean, if you watch, you watch this stream and you watch my previous streams, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say that I seem like a different person or whatever, but like, if you watch my content, I mean, I don't think that you know this isn't the type of show that I used to perform. Let's say so. Kind of keeping the thing going when it's like, I mean, that's no longer the show is kind of like what you know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's like watching a movie and then the main character changes. So like watching that Fast and Furious movie, or you know what I'm talking about? It's like when you watch like a Spider-Man movie or something like that, and it's like the next Spider-Man, Batman. This actually pissed me off. In the new Batman, which isn't new anymore, but like the 2022 or 2023 Batman, where it was the one with Robert Patson or Patterson. It's like it was Christian Bale for like 10 years, and it's like, man, I really loved Christian Bale as Batman, and then it changed. I was like, damn, this just it's not the same anymore. All right, man, take care. It's like now I'm just like this yip yap streamer, man. Man, like the movie looked cool, but I don't know. I like the Christian Bale ones. Like they were just so much more interesting. Something about like the Christian Bale Batmans that man, they just like hit different. Like where like the Robert Patterson ones was just like really dark. I mean, it was cool. Like it looked cool. Man, I remember like I remember watching that movie. I like took a perk before, and I was just in the movie theater. I literally like fell asleep like 10 minutes in. I just like nodded off. Like damn, I totally forgot about the movie. I just remember like the subway scene. Man, so much dumb shit. Like I just, those are little things I can do for Root. I mean, like I don't know. What is it? What are you good at? Like what can you do? Like what are you good at? Or not even what are you good at? Like what is it that you do? Like literally, like every day, what is it that you do? Like every single day, what do you do? And I'm not talking about like school or things you do for work. Like what is it that you just do on your free time that isn't like, and I don't care if it's like entertainment or you play games or things like that. But it's like, what is it that you do that is some sort of skill or some sort of ability or I don't know, something that you do that isn't just kind of a waste of time. And I don't mean that in like a, I don't mean that in like, I don't know. I don't know how to kind of describe that, but like, what is it that you just do? Like, and you just do it all the time. And it's like, it's some sort of like skill, some sort of thing that you just do. And there's no reason for you doing it. You just like have always done it, or you do it, or you just have some sort of interest in it. And you don't really know why, but you just do it. And it's not like I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to like, because if you go to school for it, you most of the time you don't really care about it. If you do it as a job, you don't really care about it. You just do it to get paid. But it's like the things that you just kind of do, and it's like, well, what is the like? I don't know. Like I don't know how to kind of describe that, but it's like, or like, show me your graphic design. This is like it turns to a feedback stream, and it's like I'm not trying to give you feedback, but I mean the thing is like this isn't even serious. Like this isn't like you're not actually serious about this. Um, you should add a section in root for presets, patcher, Ableton racks. Agreed, totally agree. That's something I'm actually like planning on doing. Um, yeah, having people sell plugins, and also because like now more people are building plugins because you can pretty much just like one shot it in Claude or Chat GPT or whatever you use. So a lot more people are going to start making plugins, and yeah, totally, I totally agree. There's actually a company that like reached out to me for they wanted me to do content on like some plugins that they made, and I was like, nah. But if you want, like, we can list like Root having rent to own plugins. Like, I think that'd be cool, or just like included with your plan. So you have whatever subscription plan you have on Root, like along with it, you would get some sort of plugin, whatever plugins we kind of have, and I would kind of filter it through like what I think is cool, not through all these like nonsense like bullshit plugins that are just total garbage. Like, I mean, they don't look cool, they don't do anything unique. They're just like another kind of one and the same. And I think that's like one of the cool things is like splices. I mean, all the sounds you see on Splice is just like some 45-year-old guy is like just made this sound, and then someone who's like 48 approved it and said, yes, this is Afro House. And then, I don't know, it's just like very soulless and dead. Like, it's not cool. Then it's like, what makes it cool? I mean, I'm not saying that I make it cool or anything like that, but I don't know. I just have my way of doing things, or how I like things, or I don't know what I see as cool. And if other people agree, then they do. If they don't, they don't. Plug data. Yeah, that one's like you can do. I think I've downloaded it before. I forget what the actual. I think Unk actually had one of those. It had like the Get Messy plugin or something like that. Yeah, there's like some. I know that there's. I forget the guy's name. The guy who made like Rattle or Trunk Rattle, the Trunk Rattle plugin. He makes like a bunch of those like bell patcher plugins. Yeah, plugins would be sick. Like just have them included in the plan and then rent to own. And there's just like so much cool stuff. There's so much cool stuff, man. So much cool stuff to build. Just need the manans, man. I need the manans. I need some designs. I mean, like I don't know. What I would say is just like take a look at the Root website. I mean, one thing, um, I guess I can like walk this through with you is like one thing we really need is a lot of kind of random. So this new this thing will be different tomorrow. Tomorrow will be different, or after I end stream, I'm gonna finish this, and this little profile section is gonna be different. Also, this drop down, but little kind of like visual icon type things. That's what we need. Um, like if you look on websites, like there's always some sort of like visual aid graphic thing going on, some sort of icons that are like brand representations, or like kind of like brand things that are like little visual flourishes, like little icons, little um I don't know how to kind of describe it. I mean, I guess I can show you like examples. So for example, like this pricing page, I mean, this isn't something I would need designed. I can do that myself, but it's like certain menu screens and not menu screens. I don't know how to describe it, but like these kind of little visual stuff. Although this is like icons and cover arts, but it's ways to make these things more interesting. So I mean, this is very utilitarian. It shows the credits, shows the price. You're like, okay, cool, I get it. But having some sort of little visual, like how do we display 50 credits? Like how do we like what is the image that would go along with like what is it that how can we show credits in a visual way that we can represent across the whole site that if somebody just sees that credit icon they would automatically know that okay that's credits, like they don't have to read that it says credits, they just see it and they know. Like how do we common questions without the person having to read it? Like the whole thing is like making everything some sort of visual representation. Like how do we make the person just know what it is without having to read the thing? Is nobody really wants to like I mean this one right here, like it's okay, it's not the best, it's much better than what we had before. And it's like how well can we convey the fact that they can buy a whole kit or they can just redeem an individual sound? Like how do we make that as easy to understand just through a visual? Like how do we like that is really the main thing. Like how do we make everything here just as easily understood? Like when somebody just opens this and they scroll through, they're not reading. They'll read maybe this, right? But likely they won't even read that. They'll just open the page, scroll through, they'll just take a look. Maybe something will catch their eye and they'll read it. But most of the time, they're not even doing that. They're just kind of looking around at the pictures. It's like, how do we make the pictures kind of tell the story, and especially the story that we want to tell? And how do we make that be a brand representation? How do we make it something that is ours, that people just see it and we can define our own kind of world through how things look? I mean, like everything is Apple design. Like if we look at like every single platform, every single website, it's always Apple design inspired. But how do we kind of make our own? Like instead of just copying what Apple has done or what other people have done, how do we define our own? Like I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff here. Like I don't know, man. Like how do I even find these people to do this stuff? And like what is it that I even need? Like what is it that I even want them to do? And it's like, I mean, I want like I don't know, man. Someone to get it, but it's like, get what? What is the thing for them to get? Like that to me is super cool. You see how everything blurs around when we press a sound? Like this little tick. Like that is cool. When somebody presses a loop, like you see how everything blurs around it and this little thing animates. Like creating our own visual language, like everything, man, like everything can be whatever whatever we want it to be. Then it's figuring out what do we want it to be and how do we want it to look and how do we want it to feel and what does that do for the product and how does that make the product better and what does it do for the person using the product, like how does it improve it for them, what value do they gain? Like this comment section here, I mean, is it in the way? Like if somebody's just looking for sounds and they see a bunch of comments here, would that distract them from it? Would that make their experience worse or would it make it better? I mean, something to consider. I think it's cool. We'll see how it works. Profiles, like how do we make this better? I mean, in my opinion, I don't think this is that good. I'm thinking of going more towards like a Twitter profile kind of look. And then it's like we have profiles or we have well producers setting like profile statuses and posting their beats and reposting beats and like going more towards kind of like social network slash sample library slash like I mean literally like kind of all in one producer tool is kind of the goal. NASCO is low key the plug data go. I mean that stuff is super cool. Like I don't know, anyone who's just like really good at stuff, it's cool. Integrate a wall feature with profiles. Yeah, I mean, if you could do that, I mean, you can use like, I'm not gonna send you the code, but you can use like Claude Design. I don't know if you ever use that, but use Claude Design and then get the web capture tool. And then with the web capture tool, you can literally capture everything on this exact page and then pull it up in Claude Design. And then you can go ahead and basically iterate and refine it. And the thing with the profiles right now is just, it's like, I mean, I think this is really cool. The fact that you guys can open this up and whoever you follow, you can see what sounds they liked, what sounds they redeemed, who they're following. I mean, I think that's super cool. This is just something that once more producers start using it, it will kind of catch further and further. And my job is to kind of make that spread and figure out how I can make that spread, or what would make that spread. Is yeah, I mean, like there is no platform where you can do this. I mean, like what platform can you go and see what drum sound Southside redeemed? Not that like Southside is like, you know, the goat here, but you know, like you can't. And it's like Southside is getting drum kits from somewhere. Like, you know, Southside has drum kits, and where is he getting the drum kits from? Somebody's giving them to him. He's getting them from somewhere. I mean, somebody like these people are using Splice, but you can't see the sounds they redeem, which I guess to some degree it's like maybe they don't want it to be seen, but who cares? Too bad. Too bad. It's going to be seen. Too bad. Like people can see the Instagram pictures you liked, so tough luck, man. All right. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hey, I'm gonna head out. Yeah, I'm out of here too. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Check out Root. Check it out. Get a free trial, 1 month free, whatever you guys want. And yeah, join the Discord. Appreciate you guys.